Buccaneers.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, everybody. How you feeling tonight? How's everybody doing? Welcome to What's Cooking in the South. I'm your host, Rick Hughes. I am excited to be here again tonight on Bucks Report with all of you, and probably the usual suspects will be stopping by. I want to touch on two quick things. I want to get them out of the way before we get too much into this show. I want to talk about it very quickly. Tiger Woods. I want to address sort of just very quickly my thoughts on this. Look, big deal in the news today, not football related, but I do want to talk about it. Look, it's good. It's good to know that we're going to see him again. We may never see him on the golf course again. We may not. Who cares at this point? The fact that we're even going to see him again, that's awesome. You got to be happy about that. I'm happy for the fact that you know, it looks like he's going to be okay. It's horrible what happened out there. That is whether he plays or not, I think is secondary. Sure, you hope we see him again, but one way or the other, it's good that we're going to see him again, period. Playing with his kids or whatever. The other thing is, why is it that Tiger Woods is still driving? And I don't mean this sarcastically. I mean this dead seriously. I produced TV series in the past. And I mean, we had cars for people far further down the food chain than him. Why is this guy driving to the set? Why did they not send a car for him? I'm a little confused by that entire dynamic. Why is Tiger Woods driving? And I don't mean it. This is not any comment about any past incidents with him. It's just odd to me, the entire circumstances. This guy's had a lot of car trouble. The last thing he needs to be doing is driving. But anyway, just throwing that out there. I don't understand why he's driving. It seems a little strange to me. The other thing I want to talk about is Cam Newton. And Cam's little situation at his camp today. I don't like Cam Newton. I am not a fan of Cam Newton. I put 100% of the blame on the kid. I squarely on the shoulders of this kid. This kid was at his camp. Now, do I think Cam could have handled it a little differently? Should have just, I mean, why are you arguing with a kid? I know the authority figures in my life never would have entertained an argument with me. I was instructed on the way things were. But this kid smarted off. I think Cam tried to reach out to him, maybe saying, well, this was, you know, you got this rebellious kid acting out. This was me years ago. That's probably what Cam was thinking. And let me see if I can reach out to the kid, but it didn't play off well. It didn't come off well. But the one thing I kept picturing that from the moment I saw this situation happen was, remember that commercial with the kid just loosening up my arm or whatever he said? It's like that kid grew up and went to one of his camps. That's just the stuff that I picture when it comes to this. It makes me laugh when I think about it. But I mean, I can't believe it because I can't stand Cam Newton, but I actually feel a little bit bad for him. I don't think this was on him. But you know what? He's let's say, nourished a certain generation and a certain attitude and a certain whatever for a while. And well, maybe it's just, coming back to roost. I don't know, but I put 100% of the blame on the kid. The kid was a little idiot and should have with differently. That's my 2 cents worth. But we've got some other folks here. I'll call them the usual suspects. Let's bring in one right now. Let's bring in the dude. It's been a long time since we've been graced with the presence of the dude. How you doing tonight, dude?
Oh, brother, let me tell you, I have been on one solid drinking binge since the clock struck 4-0 and the Buccaneers were crowned world champions. Hey, by the way, I was at a parade on the water in Tampa. That's all I remember. I remember a lot of Bud Light Seltzer, and like flying Super Bowl trophies. So this has all been a big blur for the dude here. And let me just say, Rick, it's good to be back on with you guys after taking a little bit of a break. The dude has been out in the finest and most luxurious bowling alleys across the state of Florida the past couple of weeks. I've rolled a couple good games. I've rolled a couple bad games. As for Cam Newton, I'll just say this: we're in an age and time in society where when we were wee little schmegmites, Rick, and we played sports. If you talked back to the coach,
what's a schmegmite?
Like a little shit, but I'm not supposed to cuss. Oh, sorry.
That's what I get.
You pull that stuff in practice back in the day when we played, pee-wee football, or I guess that was maybe middle school age kids there at that camp. You disrespected a coach or someone of authority, they lined you up with the biggest guy they could find for the Oklahoma drill, and that's how you learned a lesson.
Yep.
Today's day and age, that kid felt emboldened enough to talk smack to a guy who could literally stomp on him. Not that I'm not condoning child abuse here. But my point being is, and you and I talked briefly about this a little earlier, Rick, the sad part about this is Cam is going to get a lot of heat. And I don't like Cam. Okay, hey, Cam Newton, you stole my laptop. That's where I go with Cam Newton. But
right.
With this situation, Cam is going to be vilified, and as you pointed out, the kid's probably going to get 100,000 Twitter followers and become some kind of social media influencer.
Right.
Whereas 20 years ago, that kid would have got his ass beat by somebody.
That's exactly right.
That said, legitimate thoughts and prayers and healing vibes out to Tiger Woods.
Absolutely.
Say we can all, dude, it's low hanging fruit to pick on the fact that a guy who plays a sport and one of the clubs is called the Driver has a driving problem. We can point out and rehash all the stuff that Tiger's been through in his career on and off the course. But that's low-hanging fruit. Let's just say this. Tiger Woods got in an accident today. It appears by reports that the injuries could affect his ability to continue playing golf at whatever level he's playing at. But he's safe. He's alive. And that's good news. Compared to right about this time last year, wasn't this around the time or close to it when Kobe passed?
Yep.
So, I'll say this without trying to make light of the situation. Tiger, you dodged a bullet there, and I think more of us than not are glad that you did.
Yep.
That said, hey, everybody, look, we don't know why he wrecked. We're not sure what happened. But what we can say here is when you're driving, be alert, put your phone down, do your wireless phone calls if you need to. Pay attention, be courteous on the road. Dude, be courteous in life to everybody. Like the dude says to everybody, look, we all don't have to agree, but we all don't have to hate each other just because we don't agree on things. And I'll tell you what I mean by this. The gentleman you see next to me here, I would nod my head, but I'm an inanimate object right now. Me and him don't agree on half the things we talk about. but me and him never go F you, your mother's a blank, you suck blank. And we don't go down that path. It's just like, oh, okay, well, that's how you see it. This is how I see it. Let's agree to disagree respectfully. And that's where we tie this into the Cam Newton thing. Okay, I'm not going to sit here and say Cam Newton needs to be held in the highest regard of respect by his peers. I'm sure a lot of his peers don't like him. I'm sure a lot of the players are still mad he didn't dive on that fumble in the Super Bowl. But this wasn't a peer. This was a young man who was at a football camp. And if you've ever been to a football camp, or I don't care, a summer camp or a Cub Scout event, you don't disrespect the people running it, bro.
It's a Cam Newton football camp, for crying out loud.
Exactly. So if you didn't like Cam Newton, why did you go to his camp? And second of all, if you really thought anything that you knew about Cam Newton, that you would be able to take a shot at him in front of all those kids and he wasn't going to respond, then you don't know how to read the room very well either. So I feel like it's a learning situation that Cam tried to turn into a learning situation. But also I feel like, and this could be right or wrong, we can agree or not, I think some of Cam's previous actions in front of the media and in front of the camera opens him up for people taking pot shots. Yep. Now, that said, we also know that Cam is I use the word flamboyant without trying to attach sexuality to it, but he's a little bit flamboyant, okay? He's outspoken. He's almost like a shock jock of quarterbacks, if you will, at least in how he carries himself.
That's fair.
If you think, just as a common guy, a normal kid, that you're going to take pot shots at him about his football acumen and career while you're literally paying to be at his freaking camp, you're an idiot.
Right.
Your mom should probably wash your mouth out with soap.
Yep.
And no timeout. You know where I'm going with that, and we won't say that because we're here on Bucks Report live in front of the masses. So I guess what I'm saying is, hey, kid, sit down, son. Show a little respect and realize I'm asking you to show respect to a man that I don't care for. I don't like Cam Newton. I think I mean, like, I've already taken a shot at his college shenanigans. I've taken a shot at his Super Bowl shenanigans. His clothing, his hairstyle, those are all fair game to me in the appropriate arena. That's not the appropriate arena to troll or do somebody because you want to get, famous. I will say this, Rick, and we didn't really talk about this, and then I'll let you guys expound. It feels a little weird that we caught all that on video with such clarity and perfectly framed and everything. Like the kid was almost planning to film the reaction, hoping to get more out of Cam than he actually got.
That's what I think. That's exactly what I think, is that they thought they were going to get more. They thought there was going to be that he was going to lose it. They thought he was going to, they were hoping it was going to set him off, and it didn't work.
Well, here's the thing. If a guy can get up every morning and look in the mirror and see that hairdo and go, I'm good with that, and that doesn't set him off, and then he can walk out in public looking like a fashion model from Chanel number 5 in the 70s, and that doesn't set him off when people pick on him, some little snot-nosed kid from wherever they were calling him a free agent. Dude, you're calling him a free agent. You know what that means? That means that someone's going to pay him to play the game that you're paying Cam Newton to teach you how to play.
Yep.
So, that said, I know the lobby's full. I can't see who's in there, but I'm giving the middle finger to each and every one of you. I've missed what's cooking in the South. You haven't asked me the question, so I'm going to tell you anyway.
Well, yep. What'd you have for dinner, brother?
Beer battered fish planks.
Ooh, nice.
Right?
Yes.
And some adult beverages.
Very nice.
And I will turn over the reins to the other gentleman in the lobby. But Rick, great job on the show's since the Super Bowl. Everybody, Rick's going to have to take a vacation soon, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Shout out to everybody following. Please, if you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit the notification so you get notified. Facebook, click the like button, hit the share, help us spread the joy. If you're on Twitter, you're probably a troll, so right back at you. I will say this: being you guys here at Bucks Report, being with your faces out in the public every day on these live shows, you put yourself in a situation where you have to walk a fine line on stuff like the Tiger Woods story, the Cam Newton story, all the protests during the games that we've seen over the years. And I want to shout out to each and every one of the guys at Bucks Report who've hosted shows and been on live and had to navigate difficult conversations. If you want proof of how hard it is to navigate, one of the nicest guys in Tampa Bay media, one of the few Tampa Bay media members who are actually born and raised in Tampa, is literally being drugged on Twitter for just misspeaking in a couple tweets. And was he taking a jab at Tiger? Sure. But words matter to some people and they don't matter to others. And the problem is everybody listens, the ones who care about words and the ones who don't. So kudos to Rick, Peter, Gene Thomas, Ray Kennedy, Harry the Greek, Jacob Charnow, Mika and Brandon. Gosh, am I missing somebody here, man?
You said Jacob. You said Joshua
Allen.
Yeah.
Kudos to all of you guys who go on these live shows and anybody who does live content on these social media apps and is able to navigate these topics without looking like a total chode. Okay. That said, we're off to a fine start tonight. Everybody, hit that like button again for us, please. Hit that share button. We thank you for your support. I'm going to be tuning in. If you guys get too stupid, I feel like that's an invitation. We might be back. No promises. But right now, much love to Rick. Much love to what's cooking in the South. Make sure you tune in tomorrow night, too, at 7 p.m. for Buck What You Heard with Gene Thomas. That said, the dude is going to go eat some more food because being fat is much better than being famous.
I got to follow that. I have to follow that up. Here's how I'm going to do that. I'm going to bring in the first guy he gave a middle finger to, the professor, Johnny Dean. What'd you have for dinner, brother?
I had a great dinner, man. I had pizza and cheeseburgers.
And cheeseburgers?
And cheeseburgers.
Whoa.
I wasn't satisfied tonight with just one appetizer. I had to go to.
Nice.
So what'd you have for dinner tonight, Rick?
I had a homemade style meatloaf sandwich. And I roasted some Brussels sprouts. I'm one of those weird people who loves Brussels sprouts.
I do too.
Yeah, I roasted some Brussels sprouts. And I even had a cup of homemade chicken broth. Yeah, had a good dinner. And then I had a chocolate cupcake thing for like a little dessert, I guess. So I had a good dinner.
That sounds pretty good. When you say home style bologna sandwich, what was that?
No, not bologna. A home style meatloaf sandwich.
Oh, meatloaf. Okay,
yeah.
I thought you said bologna. My bad.
No, meatloaf.
I've been waiting to hear somebody said they have a fried bologna sandwich because
now we can talk about.
Man.
Yeah, you and I have talked about fried bologna. I think it's like I think I asked on the show one time. Did anybody else fry bologna growing up or hear about fried bologna? Because I mean, like bologna is fried bologna. Holy crap, that's good.
You cut it like little sand dollars and stuff. And you fry it up. Oh, it's awesome.
It's exactly what you do. Yeah, that is awesome. That is awesome.
Before I break out the old stir the pot with the Buck stuff, I want to say shout out to Peter Blake's sister, man. I hope she gets better.
Yes. It's been that kind of week, and when there's something like that in the family, it's something that hits us all close to home. I tend to not bring that stuff up when it's someone else unless I've been cleared. And For Peter, if he happens to be out there, I doubt he's listening tonight. He's probably sleeping. I just want to say, to you and your family, to all of you, as well as your sister.
I think he's still up. I think we were just discussing Godwin a few minutes ago. So
nothing but the best. That family's been through enough.
Yes, they have.
Let's add Matt from Oklahoma City to the stream. Hey, Matt.
Hello.
What's up, Matt?
Hello.
Okay,
Hey-o.
so what I did,
OKC.
What'd you have for dinner?
I went to Sam's on somebody else's ID, and I bought the best thing they sell in Sam's. It's Marie Callender's chicken pot pies.
Oh my gosh, yes, those are fantastic. Those are fantastic.
My God, Becky, I had such a fat little chicken pot pie. I was
Yeah.
so happy with myself.
Those things are good.
Marie
Yes.
Callender's makes 2 sizes. Did you get the big one?
Yeah, the 1 pound one.
No, I don't think that sounds like a family serving.
Oh no. The 1 pounder is not family serve. I promise you. Not if you do it right. No, it's not. It's not designed for the family. It's fantastic. By the way, Harry Berg just said fried spam. It's the bomb. He just put it in the chat.
I agree with that. We had that discussion already too.
We had that discussion. I even did a video where I fried it up and showed it on here and had and ate some of it. So.
Spam. I don't like spam.
Oh, this is awesome. We got Todd. Holy cow, man. The usual suspects are out. Todd Robertson. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good, Mr. Rick.
Excellent.
How's the professor and Matt tonight?
Doing
Getting
great,
there.
bud.
Hey, Todd, what'd you have for dinner?
I had from a little Italian place a meatball sub with Parmesan cheese on it,
Man.
and it was awesome.
We all ate good tonight.
Those are
Yeah,
good.
the meatball sub was excellent.
Let's add one more troublemaker to the mix. Harry the Greek. Harry, what'd you have for dinner, brother?
I had a hairy cup of Ray.
Oh, yuck.
That
No.
sounds about as disgusting as, I'm
No.
guessing he's about a B cup, a solid B cup. Would that be right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
about there. That's Ray's hands touching my brush.
Yeah,
Ray,
there you
stop
go.
of it.
Lord.
What did I have for dinner? Harry today had some bruschetta,
Nice.
and I had a really, really nice thin toasted for the bruschetta. It's excellent over at Brooklyn Pizza Company here in Seminole, by the way. It's extraordinary.
Very nice. You look like you're glowing tonight with like
You've
you're.
got the whites going.
Yeah, the white is just glowing.
Well, I'm sorry, guys. I don't have my normal setup. I don't have my mic, my soundboard.
No, you're
my big
angelic,
cameras.
is what it is. Don't apologize. You look angelic, Harry.
You
You
got
see
that
the
music?
lights behind him there kind of make
Yeah.
him look like he's got wings going.
I'm a holy man. Here, let me zoom in a little bit. Sorry, gentlemen. Hold on. And I had
it's getting worse. It's getting worse, Harry.
I had chicken fingers as well
Oh, well, that's good.
with a Thai
Bruschetta
with a
and
Thai
chicken
chili sauce.
How many
No,
fingers do they have?
What?
They get 7.
The thing is, I'm funny about chicken fingers. I really like them crispy. I don't like
So
it
do
when
I.
you go get crispy. Yeah, when you go get chicken fingers that aren't like the breading is kind of soft or kind of mushy, kind of whatever. I don't like that. I want real crispy. I want breading.
No, it's really good, man. Let me tell you something. I don't like to plug shows, but I don't like to plug restaurants. But this place is called Brooklyn Pizza Company. It's here in Seminole. It's at the corner of Park Boulevard and Seminole Boulevard in the shopping center next to the Crunch Gym. This place is extraordinary. They have extraordinary New York style pizza there, and you'll never. Besides the pizza being absolutely incredible. Would you ever think about going to a pizza place and ordering a hamburger?
No.
Okay. Trust me, it is by far one of the best burgers I've ever had. Rick, when you get back down here, I got to take you. You will absolutely.
Okay, have you ever
love
gone to Ozona Blue?
Yes, I have. I've been there
now
quite
you
a few
talk
times.
about a burger.
They got good burgers there.
They don't have good burgers there. They have freaking phenomenal.
Oh, I think their
burgers
food.
there.
I think their food is very good. But man, for a pizza place, it's really hard to beat this food. It's a scratch kitchen.
That's
but
cool.
I've been to Ozona Blue a couple of times. I brought my mother there.
Yeah.
and I've brought my wife there. It's really nice seating outside. They have really good social distancing
Yep.
out there. It's extraordinary. You guys would really enjoy it.
Yeah, Ozona Blue is awesome. I'm a big fan of.
I don't think I could get past the name Ozona. I lived in Ozona, Texas, and that was horrible.
Well, Ozona Blue, you'd walk in there and you'd get over that pretty quick.
Well,
Beautiful.
Ozona is a very, very small town in between. It's stuffed in between Palm Harbor and Dunedin, and if you sneeze, you go through it. I mean, you literally, it's north of Crystal Beach, if people don't know where that's at.
Crystal Beach.
Right.
Yep.
See, the fact that you don't know what it is, and I mean, it's smaller than Crystal Beach. So what does that tell you?
It's extraordinarily small, but it's a lot of fun. A lot of
Yeah.
fun. They have another good restaurant there called Molly Goodheads.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know all about Molly.
I don't even know what to say about that.
No, really, it's a great bar food.
It is, Harry. It is. You're right. I've ate there a few times, and it is a great place. But
Yeah.
man,
I thought you signed
that
my
name.
yearbook.
Yeah, I know. So okay. Now, Matt and Harry, we all got to be quiet. The three of us have to be quiet because Johnny's got something he's been wanting to talk about. And I
You
want
want to
Johnny.
start that already? Okay, we
Yep.
can do it right now.
Yeah,
We can
lay
do
it
now.
out here, brother. I want to hear. I mean, you've got something going on in your head. You got an idea. You have a thought. You have whatever. And let's hear it.
I actually got an article about this coming out tomorrow.
Okay.
Mental Gas by Johnny Dean.
Okay, Patrick Peterson. Now, you can connect the dots to Patrick Peterson in a lot of places, but I don't see anywhere where Patrick Peterson can fit better than with the Bucks. Now, I know we have a young secondary that's growing and they're strong, but Patrick Peterson is a future coach. And who turns players into coaches more than Arians? Okay? I can honestly 100%, well, I'm not going to give the guarantee out there, but I'm going to say I think there's a good chance that you see Patrick Peterson in a Bucks uniform this year.
Now, I will say,
Ow. Ow.
oh, I like her.
He
like
just
her.
won the award.
Oh,
Yes.
you're just saying you just won the award, James.
Yeah.
Thanks, honey. That
That's the
wasn't
winner.
nice.
That was awesome.
It was back here, I swear.
That was awesome. So,
I-
okay, here's my thoughts about Patrick Peterson, and we'll go around the horn on this one. I don't know that I disagree with you, but he's going to have to come on a veteran minimum, and he's going to have to know his place.
Well, I think that's a given. Anywhere he goes,
Right.
he's going to have to take a big pay cut. He's
Right.
not a spring chicken. He's more like a Rondé Barber in his last 3 or 4 years right now.
I mean, it's just not. I didn't know he was that old. Todd.
Yeah, well,
are you
he
there?
would be playing. He would probably play in the nickel or
Yeah. Todd,
Matt,
are you
you're going
there?
to see him move to
Yeah.
safety.
I think
Okay.
Patrick Peterson would be a starter on the Buccaneers.
Okay, Todd. Todd, are you familiar with Pat? Oh, first of all, let me ask you this, Todd. Before we get into Johnny's thing, and I should have done this, did you have something you wanted to talk about?
Well, I don't know if you guys watch the national media, but
Yeah.
boy, they are every day they're talking about our top 7 free agents, and you guys know who they are.
Yeah.
And there is so many rumors out there that it's spinning my head. And to the professor's point, Peterson would be a great mentor to all our young players back there in the backfield. Winfield, Edwards, Jamal Dean, Carlton Davis. He would be fabulous. Now, I think he could start. But even if he did start, what a mentor he'd be for all those young players back there.
Well, Todd, something you just brought up about, like all the free agents spinning your head. This is what comes to my mind when it comes to Patrick Peterson. Okay, maybe, but right now we have to sew up other very important things before you even think about filling a position that we don't need.
Well, we need to take care of our own players first before we dive into anybody else. I'm hearing James White. I've heard J.J. Watt's name.
Well, Fournette's gone. Fournette is gone. Okay,
They might be able to keep Fournette on a 2-year deal, $7 million.
He's gone. He's going to be.
I'm
gone.
just saying,
Yeah.
they could end up keeping him on a 2-year deal.
Fournette's gone?
I don't even think it's a question. I think it's. I think he's.
I think that's a big.
Well, it's
big
Fournette's
loss.
desire to be gone. Actually,
I think he's better than Ronald Jones.
Yeah, they almost
I'll put it
cut
out
him
there right now.
They almost
Peter
cut him
gets mad
though.
at me, and I hope God bless his sister. I hope his sister's okay and getting better.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on, but I know his mother was bad a while back. God bless their family. But
Yes.
Peter will get mad at me about that. But I think Fournette is better than Ronald Jones. I don't know what you guys
Well,
think, but give me your opinion.
I don't disagree with you. I think I think they play different roles, and I think
they're
that
different style runners as
right,
well.
right. Which means sometimes one of them is a better fit in certain game plans and against certain defenses, but I don't think that it matters whether we think Fournette is better or how good we think Fournette is. Fournette has basically already expressed that he wants to leave.
Really?
And that's where I have a problem, gentlemen, because Leonard Fournette is a 3-down back. Okay, the victim of volume is not a 3-down back. He is a better runner than Leonard Fournette, but he's not a 3-down back.
Agreed.
And if they do,
Harry, I have to say something, man.
absolutely.
I don't know what Freaky Friday day this is, but that's the 5th time tonight we've agreed on something.
I know that. I understand that. That stems back from the other show. I mean, it's you and I are like, we're kind of meshing now, Johnny. It's like, look, man, we're intertwined, baby. Okay, I mean, just take a look at us, Johnny.
Be careful, Johnny. He's Greek.
But anyway, hey, just don't make any sheep noises. That's all I ask. Okay. No,
That's bad.
no, where?
That's very
Why?
bad.
Don't do that. Hang on, it still
The
works.
national media is saying we're gonna be able to keep 5 of our 7 players. So you're already saying Fournette's gone.
Yeah.
That means one more of those guys are gone.
I'm going out on a limb and telling you that they're going to keep Leonard Fournette. He carries too much value. He's not going to get top dollar.
I hope they do.
And sources are telling me that Fournette, even though he said he wants to go, he will take a team-friendly deal with this Tampa Bay organization.
With the condition that he is
the
bell cow.
primary right. He's the primary back. So that means, sorry, Peter, I hope you're not watching. That means the victim of Valium, not volume, but Valium, will not be here next year probably if that happens.
Why would you cut a guy on a rookie deal?
Yeah,
That doesn't make sense. You
What do you
never
mean?
cut a guy on a rookie deal who's performing well.
You can get trade for him. You can get a
Maybe.
draft pick for him.
He's
Okay.
only got a year left on that rookie contract, I think. I'm
I
not
understand.
sure.
Yeah, if you're not happy with him, you could trade him. I don't know how happy they are with him. I mean, he showed improvements.
And I just got a text message from someone very influential, and I have to tell you, he said, I agree. And that's all I'm going to say. He agrees with what I'm saying. And
Well,
This young man will probably forget about football more than we're ever going to learn. And I think we know exactly who we're talking about.
Jacob Charnell.
You got it,
Yeah.
brother. Hey, don't watch the show, Jacob. You're supposed to be doing your physics thing, whatever it's
Yeah.
Look, for me, it's not that I disagree with anything you guys are saying about how good Fournette is, but the guy says he wants to go, and it's nice to sit here and say maybe they're going to get him anyway. Look,
I'm with you, Rick.
I want him to stay. I think. Look, they almost cut him partway through the year anyway because I guess he was causing a little bit of some problems. I think they're just not going to want to deal with the headache when they have other options that they can go to. I think he's a bit of a headache, and I think
He wants to get paid, and he wants to be the bell cow, and that's a problem.
And there's no, it's not a problem.
It's a good problem to
It's a
have.
problem for the
was in
Bucks.
Jacksonville, and,
Right.
and he didn't have anybody else.
Right. He's
So is that the type of team he wants to go to and be the bell cow, and there's nobody else on that team? Because that's what he had with the Jaguars for 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, but I don't know that those are the only options, Todd. I don't know that it's only you go to the Jaguars or the Bucks. I mean, I don't think it's either I think there are teams in between there. They're
You still have Keyshawn Dunn, gentlemen.
There's no doubt. But I'm just saying, I've heard rumors that he could go to Cincinnati. That he could go. To some of these teams that are not very good.
Right.
are going to need some help, and
Right.
they're 2 or 3 years away from being, a good team.
Right.
Bud Dupree's
Right now,
going to be
where we're
getting cut from the
standing,
Steelers,
We're going to be good next year if we keep the 4 of these guys, and we're going to compete again for a Super Bowl.
But we've got to understand, and this is what Bucs fans are going to have to learn to swallow. They've been doing this in New England for years. You lose people. It's not what you want. It's not the perfect, ideal situation, but you reload because there's going to be a line at the door of people wanting to come in, and you're going to have your choice. Doesn't mean you take everybody wanting to come in, but you're going to be able to choose that there's going to be a pick of the litter of the people who are ring chasing, the people who still have a couple of years left that are able to perform. And I think that's what you're going to see start to happen with Tampa a little bit. Look, the rumors out there now about Godwin, they're going to franchise Godwin. I don't know where the money's coming
I think
from.
they should. I don't want to lose Godwin.
But nobody
They
wants
got
to
to.
lose them. Nobody
stop,
wants to,
guys.
Todd. You can't say that it's one. I don't want to lose Godwin, but you have to fit things under the cap.
Listen, I need to interject here. Everybody needs to put the pipe down. Okay. Seriously, Chris
We back with
Godwin.
Regan?
I would hate to lose Chris Godwin. I get it. You can't afford him.
Right.
Okay. You cannot afford him.
Right.
You need to take this team and sign your defensive players because this is what won the Super Bowl.
Thank you. Hallelujah
Okay.
for saying it, Harry.
You have
a tag for Chris Godwin. Bare minimum on a tag would be $17 million. Now
You
you
can't
want to start
afford that.
talking about taking money away from everybody?
You have got to get Sue. You have got to get
Shaq Barrett.
David and Shaq
David.
Barrett.
Correct.
You have to sign all of those. You
They
have
need-
to
they
get your
need-
defense back.
Rick, they need to keep 2 of those defensive players. 2 of them. Shaq Barrett and David. Sue is not going to be that big of a loss for this football team because you can draft a defensive lineman. And when you have the depth that this team has defensively, you do not have to overpay for an overage defensive lineman.
Agreed.
Okay.
I kind of
And-
disagree with the drafting of defensive linemen because
Right. I
there's
don't
not
agree
a
with that
single-
part either.
Yeah, there's not a single draftee in this class that's better than any of our starters, and that includes Sue.
But Sue's already said he'd take a
Yes, he did.
contract.
Right. I think Sue's
You
coming
don't need
back.
him. Ndamukong and Sue takes too many plays off. You look at what the Chicago
Whoa,
Bears
whoa,
did
whoa,
with.
whoa. Back that one up.
Okay, go ahead.
Dominican Sue didn't take any plays off this year. You're thinking the Rams, Dominican Sue.
Yeah, no,
he did not take any plays off here.
He didn't at all.
He filled in very well for Vita Vea, and
Yeah, when
very,
Vea was
very
out.
few people could do that.
Yes.
Well, I will say this much. I don't see Johnny get too ruffled very often, so I'm going to take a back seat and I'm going to say I was wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have to say that. I was messing with you earlier. You don't have to use the W word, bud.
Was it? No, you got to have.
But what I was going to say was, if they use an example on what Chicago does defensively, they take a lot of undrafted free agents and people that have been on practice squads, and they turn them into extraordinary players. Now, when I'm not saying Ndamukong Suh in his prime type extraordinary, for instance, Roy Robertson Harris, nobody's ever heard of his name. Quite a few sacks, a lot of pressures, plays the run really well, and it doesn't cost the team a whole lot of money. That way they can allocate their funds to where it's really needed most on both their edge rushers right now,
I agree.
as well as their outside linebackers. But as far as Chris Godwin, you know what? I'd love to see him sign him, but the man is going to get paid. He deserves to get paid, and he deserves to try to be a number one with either the Jets, the Bears, the Steelers, because they're going to lose Schuster.
Yeah.
Indianapolis is looking for another one. The New York
Panthers?
Giants, the Panthers.
This is
No,
what's gonna
not even the
happen, guys.
Panthers, because
Yeah.
the Panthers have quite a few different weapons. But I am so glad that we're not on the narrative of Adrian Peterson. I just
Well,
think
we
you,
haven't got there yet,
Jesus.
Harry.
Wait,
No,
yeah, it's
Yeah,
still.
yeah,
We're
yeah.
only 39 minutes into the show, Harry.
I'm just. No, I thought that the AP narrative was gone
no.
last week. We're going to talk about that again.
No, we're going.
God.
I'm going to keep pushing the
Peterson
Patrick
walk.
Peterson one because that one makes
Hang on.
more sense.
Hang on.
Peterson's
I'm going to roll
fine.
up my sleeves and I'm going to
He's
get my
fine.
razor
He's
blade.
not done. Wait, Todd.
I'm going to start
Todd.
slicing my wrist.
You do that. Just do it quietly for a second.
He's way past his prime.
No,
brother.
he's
Way
not,
past his
Todd.
prime.
Yes, he
Todd,
is, Todd.
He ran
Preach
for
on, Todd.
Todd, behind a bad defensive line last year. He rushed for an average of 4 yards per carry behind a bad.
Who we're going to get in place of if Fournette leaves or if
No,
Jones leaves from
no.
Adrian Peterson?
No.
I don't like that. I
Listen,
don't like that move.
what if you put Peterson in the
Sorry,
place
but I
of
don't like it.
Todd? What if you put Peterson in the place of LaShawn McCoy? You going to
No.
say that's not an upgrade?
No, can't catch the football.
Hey, boy, whoa.
Yeah,
What
go ahead.
in the
Come on, Johnny.
heck are you talking about, Harry?
258 yards last year catching the football.
The guy drops more passes than he catches, okay? Let's give me a break, man. Come on. Johnny, you're more intelligent than that. So are you, Rick. Give me a
So
break.
is
The guy
Rojo,
doesn't
man.
catch. We
Oh
don't
my
have a running back on this team that can catch a football, guys. Come on.
That's not true. Fournette can catch a very good football.
That's
He's
why
just.
we need
Well, he's
He
not
has
going to be on the team, though. And that you're right. That's why we need James White.
Oh, no.
He was
Oh,
fabulous out of the backfield catching the ball for Brady in New England.
You don't need the superstar running back. You don't. And that's the thing is Brady has won how many Super Bowls with guys like James White? Okay? He's done this how many times? He won this with remember the Atlanta comeback? Remember the 28-3 comeback? Who was a big, huge, massive part of that? Who scored the winning touchdown? James White. Okay?
Yep.
Leonard Fournette
There
had
you
36 receptions, 233 yards, and 6.5 average on receiving. That's
Yeah,
his
Harry,
receiving.
I don't understand what you're talking about saying he can't catch the ball. The
Listen,
guys
go back. Just listen. The knock on Adrian Peterson is that he is not a good pass receiver in clutch situations. And let's forget about the 4 yards a carry that he averaged this year when the teams weren't even expecting them to run the football because they're playing from 20 points behind.
Well, let me say, but it was behind a very bad defensive line. And let me say this.
Offensive line.
Offensive line.
Offensive line. And let me
If
say
he's running
this.
behind the defense, that's a
Right now,
problem.
if he was running behind the defense, they were a bad defensive line. But no, it's the thing is this. The knock on Adrian Peterson is fumbling. Okay. Now that's the knock
And
on Adrian Peterson. All
so
right.
the four people on this panel are going to sit here and tell me that the knock on Adrian Peterson has not been his pass receiving skills.
Correct.
Okay, Professor, you agree with that?
I'm looking it up, man.
Okay,
I
please
don't
do.
agree with it because he's always been a very good catcher, pass catcher. But
Oh,
let me look it up and make sure because I can be wrong.
We all can be wrong.
I'm just letting you know he's not a good pass receiver out of the backfield.
Okay.
But
Well,
he's a bull.
He drops way
Rick,
too many passes.
Would you guys take James White or would you take Adrian Peterson?
I think you replace Fournette and LaShawn McCoy with James White and Adrian Peterson at the veteran minimums. You're not looking at Adrian Peterson as your back that you're counting on. You're not going to get a 3-down back, okay?
So
You're
what do you
not-
do with Keyshawn Vaughn?
No, you start working all of them. They're all getting more work. Yes, just
He's in
like
his
they've
second
done
year.
in New England. Just like they've done in New England for years. Remember LeGarrette Blount and James White and I forgot his name, the other guy. They had 3 backs. It's exactly what they effing do in New England. Have been doing for years.
But now you're talking 4 backs.
I'm
Yeah.
talking Adrian Peterson.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you're talking Rojo with
Yeah.
Rojo. Yeah. No,
Harry,
four backs.
Harry.
Yes,
Harry.
sir. Yes, sir.
Adrian Peterson's receiving percentage career is 76.9%, dude. That's not bad. And
That's
there's
3 out
a
of 4, Harry. I can figure that math out. 3 out
and
of
he's in
4.
Oklahoma.
Okay, give me his yardage on a yearly basis, Johnny.
okay yardage.
Yeah.
Well, we want to start
Sony
2007.
Michelle. Thank you, Tim Witherspoon. Thank you, Witherspoon.
14.1 yards per reception, 10.1 yards per reception, 9.5 yards per reception, 7.7
hold
yards
on.
per reception.
How many receptions?
Okay, you want
How many
that.
receptions? How many yards, Johnny?
First year, 19, then 21, then 43, then 36, then 18, then 40, then
Yeah.
29,
This is
or
a
30.
strength of his.
The guy is not a bad receiver.
Good running backs average 60 plus
And here's
catches
another
a year.
stat. Here's another stat. And Leonard Fournette's not best season with the Jaguars, that's his best season. He averaged 4.3 yards per carry behind a crap O-line.
What
And-
I'm saying
How many
and-
receptions? And how many receptions?
Oh, I was talking about his carries.
No.
man.
I want to know how many receptions because Harry's saying.
Now I got to
60.
go find it back for you.
a good running back that receives, who is a bell cow, okay, catches 60 balls or more out of the backfield.
But we're not going with a bell cow. We're going
Right.
with a campaign mode.
It's exactly. We're going to do exactly what they do
A
in New England.
1-year deal with Adrian Peterson is not a bad option. That's all I'm saying.
I think, Johnny, you could line up in the backfield and play better.
Oh my God.
Leonard Fournette's receiving percentage is 76.6.
No. How many receptions by year?
Target 36, 22, 76, and 36. That's his receptions.
Yeah.
He was targeted 36.
Yeah. Nowhere near 60, Harry. And this is
Targeted 36 times. Not caught.
302 yards, 185 yards, 522 yards, and 233 yards on his lowest targets.
That's not good.
that's
His
Fournette.
lowest targets?
Fournette.
That is good. Out of 47 targets, he was 36 of 47 and he had a 76.6% average
Okay.
of receptions. That's high.
For Chris Williams, said AP only has 6 receiving touchdowns in his whole career. Running backs in general don't have a ton of receiving touchdowns.
How many
They do
rushing
have them.
touchdowns does he have?
What's that?
His
What?
job is to rush the ball. So how
Right.
many rushing
But yes,
touchdowns
Chris,
does he have?
you're correct about AP having a fumble problem. I brought that up earlier. I'm not denying that. That is the knock on him. I do not believe that he should be the number one back in Tampa. I'm not saying that. I'm asking everybody just a very straight up question. Todd, let me ask you this. Is AP an improvement over LaShawn McCoy?
Absolutely.
Okay. Harry,
Absolutely.
is AP an improvement over LaShawn McCoy?
I don't like either one of them, but
I didn't ask you that.
LaShawn McCoy brings more to the table because of his pass catching ability, and that's why they brought him to Tampa.
Matt, who is AP?
I'm a bias for AP. He's local.
Okay.
So I
Okay,
got the
forget that.
luxury of
Okay,
watching
then
him
hold
all
on.
the
Then
time.
set that aside. If you're going to be
Can I
biased,
say one thing about AP?
Yes.
He's
Yes.
1 year removed from 1,040 all-purpose yards.
it says my
That was the point I was getting ready to make.
yeah.
They highlight him here, just like I get Baker Mayfield all the time, and I get the guy out in Arizona. What's his name? Kyler Murray. They're local, and they talk to him in the offseason, and the guy's ready to play. He's built like a brick wall. You don't turn him in. He's not going to be Curtis Martin, but he's going to be functional in a 4-man backfield.
Right.
And he's
That's
solid
the
because he
point.
wants to play the game.
And he's going to come and he wants to win a championship and he's willing to come cheap. And you can't afford Fournette. I get it, Harry. You want a 3-down back. They're not going to have a 3-down back in Tampa.
Oh, trust me, I love Fournette, man.
He knows the system too, because remember he played for Arians out in Arizona, so
Right.
he knows Arians' system.
Oh, that's true, actually. And Arians knows him, so if he
Okay.
comes in, at least Arians knows what he's getting. But he didn't do much, I don't believe, in Arizona.
No, he got benched one time, and he cussed out the offensive coordinator.
So I don't know. We'll
Hey,
see.
Rick, I just want to say one thing about Fournette,
Yeah.
and I hope I know you. I think you guys will agree with me. He had an average year during the season. The playoffs, he stepped up, and he was
Absolutely.
incredible.
Absolutely.
He was
I
running.
believe he had an average year during the season because he was used in limited capacity.
Yes.
Why
Agreed.
is that? Because Tampa's not a running football team. That's why.
But they were in the playoffs.
And
But
they
are
definitely
a
were in the Super
well-balanced
Bowl.
football team. They can hit you from every aspect of the
They
game.
were not balanced, Johnny, for the regular season. This team was the Tampa
I
Bay
said they
Buccaneers.
are a well-balanced football team.
Right,
That's
but
what they developed.
Yeah, they became one.
The team. Do you realize that the team ran the ball less than 20% of the
I'm
time
not
on first
arguing that
downs?
point, Harry.
Okay, on first downs. That's not even close, Johnny. That is 15
I'm
points
not arguing
less.
that point.
They
I'm
became
telling
that.
you, they developed into
Right.
a well-balanced football team. They can hit you from every direction right now.
Oh, without question. Absolutely.
They
And it's the
became
best
that.
team in football.
Look at the Super Bowl. They became a well-balanced team. They did. Look at the playoffs.
What they did
became
was
a
they instilled a
well-balanced team.
completely different playbook during the season, and it took time for it to work, but it
Yeah.
worked right at
Let's
the
bring
right
Mike
time.
DeRoche in here. Let's cool down the room a little bit here. Bring in a little
lids.
Yeah, bring in
There
lids
it
with
is.
that lid. There it is. Look at the lid.
Whoa, that is an awesome lid.
There's a beautiful lid right there. Super Bowl championship hat.
Hey guys,
Hey man.
what's going on, boys?
Nada. Whole
Did
lot
you
of nada.
Did you have to pay a lot of duty to get that hat up there?
No, actually,
No.
no,
A
no.
lot of duty. He said duty.
No, did you have to play extra duty? I guess that's what they call it, right? When
Yeah.
when
It's,
you have
it's
to buy
like an
something
extra
up there?
sales tax or something.
I got
Yeah.
2 hats for $94 Canadian,
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Okay.
and
What's
yeah,
that run out to? About $80?
Okay, Todd left.
175 American.
What?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
It's not a link, man. He needs to be on here.
Yeah, I know. Well, Todd, if Todd, I put the link in the chat before. I mean, if Todd, I'd love to have Todd come on that way. Put it in one more time. Todd, I just put the link in there. If you want to come on that way, it's easier. If you come in that way. But listen, here's the thing, guys. I don't argue with any of you. By the way, Mike, before I go any further, Mike, what'd you have for dinner?
Southern fried chicken, rice, and Caesar salad.
So that's
Southern
Yankee
fried chicken rice with what?
Caesar salad.
Okay, and I got a question. That sounds good. I got a question. I thought I saw an it's really off-brand fried chicken place. You guys ready? Now it's a chain. I found out this is a chain. It's called Crispy Crunchy Chicken.
Yeah.
Huh. I've never heard of that.
It's in I guess it's primarily in gas stations. It's Crispy Crunchy with a K
Oh,
and stuff. Well, hold on. So I saw it. I saw it in Tampa in several different places, and then I saw it in Atlanta, and now I came up here and I saw one. So I watched a video because I went into this gas station and this freaking chicken looks awesome and smelled amazing, and so I watched a video on it, and all these reviews are like, "Holy crap, this is fantastic chicken!" So I'm gonna have to give that a shot.
Have
So
you got
is it-
Valencia Gas in North Carolina?
What's
Valencia
that?
Gas station?
No,
Valencia gas station.
no, not that I've seen.
They're
I've
owned up and
I've
down-
seen quite a few Valencia gas stations. I can't remember where they stop at. I don't know if they stop at the
Well, I know they
Mississippi
run-
or what, but
that come from Texas and go up through
Yeah.
at least through Oklahoma. But they have the best fried catfish you will ever buy
oh.
if you can catch it right out of the fryer.
Jeez.
If you come in
No.
and get it 5 minutes later, it's not that good.
Hold on,
But
let's
if you
add
go in
Eric
there-
Moreno to this mix. Hey,
Yeah.
Eric,
There he is.
What's going on, guys?
Nada, what'd you have for dinner?
I haven't had dinner yet, but I did have Subway about 5 hours ago. I'm gonna have pasta for dinner.
Okay.
They let you out of your closet today, Eric.
Yeah.
Did they let you out? Seriously. Well, hold on, not you. I mean, I'm not picking on my boy from Canada. Today.
Rocking the hat.
Nice shirt, by the way. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Uh-oh.
There you go. We got
Hey, boy.
nice shirt and yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's in
So-
Las Vegas, so I'll probably be able to break it out next weekend.
Yeah.
I was in Las
Okay.
Vegas the last time
Look
you
at this.
called.
Look at this, guys. Look at this, guys. You thought I was crazy? Look what Tim Witherspoon said. They have really good chicken, Rick.
Yep.
Look at that. So I'm not. I mean, I saw it, and when I saw it, I was like, oh, man.
I have to ask, dude. Are they affiliated with Krispy Kreme with the K?
No, but it's spelled the same. Eric, what the heck are you doing? What is
Sorry, I
this?
had to move on.
Okay.
I'm getting dizzy, man.
Earthquake.
You're making me dizzy, dude.
I'm getting vertigo.
Eric, please put the lotion down.
Wow. All right.
You came on for this?
This is a family show, guys. Okay?
It is when Harry's not around.
So, okay, guys. So I'm gonna actually, you know what I want to do? First of all, I'm gonna break for commercial. We're gonna come back and we're gonna do the meme grinder.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and then we'll get into some other stuff. So everybody, hold on. Let's break for commercial here for just a couple minutes, and we will be right back. This is why I love the people in chat. This is why I love the people in chat. Tim Witherspoon came through and I brought up Crispy Crunchy Chicken. He said they have really good chicken, Rick. Followed it up with, if you can catch Crispy Crunchy when they have fresh blueberry biscuits, it'll be heavenly. Now I have a project. Okay, and last but not least, put some milder hot sauce on that chicken. It's even better. This is what I'm talking about. We got good people. People who know food. I love the folks in here.
I just miss Publix chicken myself.
Oh yeah,
It's delicious. Had that for lunch.
Nice.
Yeah.
making
I
me
can't
hungry.
get anything close to chicken here, man.
Yeah.
At least in Baltimore, I had Maryland fried chicken, but
Yeah.
here you can't get any. The
Maryland
closest
fried
thing,
chicken is good. Yeah.
You do like the rotisserie chicken, right?
yeah, I eat rotisserie chicken.
Yeah.
Oh,
you like
yeah.
that from
Harry,
Publix?
by the way, Harry, do you need to go now or would you like to go after the meme grinder?
Oh, after the mean grinder,
Okay.
brother.
Let's hit the meme grinder, folks. For those of you who are new to the meme grinder, what the meme grinder is, I bring up a sort of just some memes that caught my attention, and they may be serious, they may be funny, they may be poignant, they may be anything. You never know what they're going to be, but for whatever reason, I want to share them here, and for us to all get a laugh or strike up a conversation, whatever. So let's start off the meme grinder today with before I do that, we're going to add one more, Steven Glasker.
All right, Steven.
All right.
Hey guys,
The usual
What's
suspects
going
are
on?
all here. This is awesome. All right. First one. Tom Brady attempted 90 passes beyond 25 plus air yards in 2020. That's the single most a player has had in a season since air yards have been tracked in 2006.
Nice.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's a great stat right there. For remember at the beginning of the year, his arm is too weak. And
Yeah.
understand that's the player that is the single most since air yards have been tracked.
They probably knew that stat and he went for it. You know that?
It wouldn't shock me. Okay, here we go. So tired of seeing these Jameis haters. Whomever is saying he's trash sucks. Obviously doesn't understand football and just likes to ride the bandwagon. Just saying, update. If you can't give actual reasons why he sucked, go sit down.
I got 30 reasons.
He had a trash defense, no O-line, 3 head coaches. First of all, he had the same head coach. He had the same O-line other than Wirfs. And the defense was the same for the most part last year. There's one guy different. So stop it.
Yeah,
Stop
but
it.
I can give you 30 reasons for
Yeah,
that.
oh,
Plus,
yeah.
he does have that illustrious record, guys. Okay, I
Yes.
mean it's never going to be
You
taken
mean the
away.
criminal record, or do you mean the?
Wait a minute. Are
No.
you saying that he's not going to beat his own record?
No, buddy. He is the 30-30 club. He should be playing baseball.
He's going to be the 30-35 club probably eventually.
They'll
Okay.
bench him if he ever does that. Get
Oh, yeah.
close to that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay,
Wait,
let's,
what?
let's
Wait,
move
what?
on.
Wait.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Find you a girl that looks at you the way Winston stares down his primary risky.
Hey, Rick.
That's good advice
Yep.
for every man.
That's
Rick.
very true.
Yes.
He
He's
always
looking at
stared down.
he's Jameis was looking at me in that picture like he wanted a piece of you.
He always stared down
Yes,
my
all
camera.
right, all right. That brings up one of my major gripes about Winston, man. He would
Oh.
always throw his receivers into trouble.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Always.
Yes,
They're
that's the
including
exact
Mike Evans.
opposite. And he never hit anybody in stride. The exact opposite of what you see with Brady. I've never seen passes. Brady hit Scotty Miller. Brady hit Scotty Miller not in the playoffs. It may have been one of the first playoff games. I don't remember, but I think it was early.
You know, we should give
Okay.
Jameis his credit because this really was the team that Jameis built. Come on, guys.
Well,
Let's just say just one time, just so that
You
the haters
missed it.
can
That
love
was
us.
you missed it, man. We had it the other night.
No, the GM. No, well, I mean, you could say that, but
Well, he
Can't
threw.
say that.
No, you
The
can't say
GM
that. You
put
cannot
everything
say
out
that.
there for
Dude,
him.
I was kidding when I said that. You guys
Yes, you
understand.
cannot
that, right?
say
Okay.
that. Right. No, I understand that, Harry. You cannot say that Jameis built this team. Jameis did not build this team.
You didn't build.
Right. What you almost said.
No, we do not need Deshaun Jackson. No,
Okay,
we
they
don't
just
need him.
released him. Bucks fans, should we grab him for the
No.
low? The goat
No.
will get him in line.
Why would we want his wife
He
back?
did AB.
I'd rather have Scotty Miller.
I've got with it. It's not even close. It's not even close. I love this next one, guys. You ready?
Yes.
Oh my God.
This is the
I've
guy
seen
that's
Oh,
supposed to replace Drew Brees.
oh yeah, I've seen that picture.
That's from when he was a sophomore at FSU or something like that.
No, it's
He
not. He's
doesn't
wearing
look like
Bucks colors there, buddy.
Is he pregnant?
Dude, that's not the Buccaneers.
No, man.
That's college.
That's
It wasn't that
Photoshop.
when he
No, that
came
was his first year. That
No,
was
it's
like
not photoshopped, buddy.
2015,
No,
right?
That,
no.
that almost looks like Tom Brady there for a minute when he came out of college.
in. Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
I mean,
Okay.
100 pounds heavier.
Can
That's
you
about
imagine if normal people got traded like NFL players? You could come into work one day and your boss tells you that you're getting sent to Subway across the country for a 5th round pick.
Oh my god! Wow.
Tell me you're the only 13-year-old. Wait, yeah. Tell me you're the only 13-year-old without telling me you're the only 13-year-old. This is how you do that. You ready? How do you tell someone you're 13 years old without actually telling them that? You post something like this. Hot take. DK is already better than Prime, Moss, and Megatron.
No way.
Jalen just absolutely proved that he is a 13-year-old without actually saying it.
That's DK Martin
Yeah.
or
Metcalf.
Metcalf.
Right.
Metcalf.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
That
I
guy's
just can't remember names.
DK
Yeah.
Metcalf is a beast, but he is still unproven. Don't base his career on one chasing down
Right.
a
No, that's like OBJ with one spectacular one-headed catch.
I
Maybe
don't
the best
trust
catch ever.
anybody who's got purple hair and then he can't put his eye black on the bottom where it goes. He's got it all across his
Well,
face.
Matt, he's actually trying to get a role in the next Crow movie.
In the
now,
Crow.
Eric. Now,
Or
Eric.
what's the other? What's that? What's the bad? Like the? Oh man, the one with the girl, the
Suicide Squad.
Yes, thank you. Holy crap! How did you pull that out of my lack of saying anything?
Now that's
Hot
Johnny.
chick with a gun.
Wow.
Now that's Johnny. Johnny knows all.
Yeah.
There's
Well,
Johnny.
Remember that.
he just hit that though. Now, okay, y'all ready?
I'm hungry.
Y'all ready? Defensive
dear
backs.
God.
Listen, defensive backs. After the quarterback throws a wide open, overthrows a wide open receiver.
Yep.
Yes. How many
Yeah.
times have you seen DBs do that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Love that.
Including
Okay.
our own.
Here we go. Come on. Okay, 3 months ago today, the Steelers were still undefeated, and their fans really thought they were the best team in the league. How times change.
I
Remember the
almost
dan-
said that to you, Rick.
Yep. Remember the dancing on the logo?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
It's
right,
the year
that's right.
2050, and Tom Brady has just signed a 3-year extension with the New York Jets to win his 40th Super Bowl ring on his 32nd team. I've never seen
think
somebody
Giselle
look
would
more.
let you get that kind of a beard?
What'd you say?
Do you think Giselle would actually let him get that Fitzgerald beard
Yeah.
going?
No.
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 Okay,
Nope.
here you go.
Nope.
You know, if
I've
if
never-
the brother in the middle had a grill, that would look like Little Wayne.
Yes, it would. I've never
Oh,
seen
yeah,
somebody look more out of place than Brady in this photo.
He
Looks
does
like he
look
got
kind of like the
kidnapped.
white guy.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
honestly thought
he
the
looks
dude
like-
on the end was holding a blunt.
That's
He looks like
hilarious.
he's crying
Go.
for help.
Who we
Okay. The 3 picks after John Ross. You ready? The 3 picks after John Ross. Number 10, Pat Mahomes. Number 11, Marshawn Lattimore. Number 12, Deshaun Watson.
That's brutal.
Only the
That's
Bengals.
That's
Wait a
brutal.
minute. Why is Marshawn Lattimore in there? Oh, Marshawn Lattimore. Never mind. I was thinking.
Yeah.
You talking
Well,
about
those are the 3
Marshawn
picks right after John Ross. The Bengals chose John Ross, and those were the next 3 picks.
Wow.
You know what's sad, guys? I don't remember who John Ross.
I don't know who he is. I think that's the point. I don't know who John Ross
I
is.
think he was comped to Deshaun Jackson.
He's a wide receiver.
Okay.
Yep.
He not in. I don't know if he is. Maybe he was. I
He's
don't know.
fast.
Okay, here we go. Cam Newton to the kid that trash talked him at his own camp.
Oh my God.
That's good. That's a good one, guys. That's a good one.
Yeah. You okay? No. Steeler fans still exist.
Jeez. How you feel, Johnny?
He's not a Steelers fan.
Yeah, I'm not.
Never ever order your new quarterback off Wish. Off Wish.
Ordered for.
Oh,
Gotta love
Lord.
it.
That's awesome.
I can almost see how they feel that way, though.
Yells at you for not running fast enough.
Yeah. Remember
Yeah,
Abe Gibran?
yeah.
Remember Abe Gibran? He looked like a freaking Mr. Potato Head.
True story. That man right there
Yeah.
looks like my old football coach, Coach Wilbur Lofton. That guy, the only thing that's missing is two things: the beer in his one hand and the cigar in his other.
But his
kid
name
you
was
not.
Wilbur, and that's awesome.
I went from Carl Downing as my football coach in JV to a guy who looked just like him.
You too, huh?
Carl Downing was a running back.
That's
for Florida State.
every high school football coach looks like.
Yeah, yeah. Well, my JV, Carl Downing was a player for Florida State. He was a running back there. Evidently, he was long before anybody here's time, but evidently he was pretty good.
I know a guy who was a. I know.
He kept telling us he was pretty good anyway.
Well, yeah.
I know a guy who was a running back for Georgia. Who, again, like you said, he always tells us how good he was, but he was somewhat similarly built. Okay, how many Dallas fans does it take to change a light bulb? They don't. They just talk about how good the old one was.
Remember before Jerry Jones?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. No, Jerry Jones was there for a bit. Okay, these people are tired of Tom Brady. You've seen those other these people posts? Yeah, because the other these people posts.
I would put that on my profile, dude.
Yeah, I think that's awesome.
Great.
Okay, how it started, how it ended.
Oh yeah, I remember
Oh,
that.
now that's a good one.
Yep.
Where did that come from?
I don't know.
Where did he kick? When did Brady ever do that?
He kicked the what do they call that again, Johnny? When they're on
Drop
third
kick?
down and it's a drop kick and it goes through the
No,
upper-
he did not.
Yes,
Yeah,
he
he
did.
did.
Who he did?
No, he did.
Yeah,
Tom
he
Brady?
did that. Yes, look it up. He did that.
Yeah, a couple of times actually.
No, that was
He's
Doug
done that.
Flutie, actually.
Doug
Yeah,
Flutie's
Doug
done
Flutie
it
did.
once, but I know that Tom Brady's done it as well.
Yes.
Wow. That's
Get Joshua Cole Allen. He'll tell you the exact game.
no, I'll look it up as soon as we're done with the show. Absolutely. Okay. The only way I'd sign with Chicago is if they let me play quarterback.
I got Tom Brady's kicking stats.
Okay. Here you go. Everyone thinks Tom Brady has made it with his Hall of Fame career, supermodel wife, and millions of dollars. What they don't realize is the poor guy has to work every year on Super Bowl Sunday. That must suck.
Oh, wait a minute, that's the wrong thing.
Poor guy. Poor guy.
Does he
to
get
work-
Christmas off though? Does New England ever play on the Turkey Day or the Christmas
Nope.
game?
No, you can't say never. I don't know. Okay, now my favorite one, guys. Let's finish this off. Hold on. Let's finish off this episode. I don't know what do you want to call it of the Meme Grinder. Favorite one, the Texans. We are not trading Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson arriving at training camp.
Hey, Rick,
Yes.
New England Patriots quarterback Tom Brady performed a quick kick punt on a 3rd and 10 against the Denver Broncos in the divisional round of the AFC playoffs
So it was
on
a punt.
January 14th, 2012.
Right, it was a punt. He punted. Right, it wasn't a quick kick. Like it wasn't a
No,
Oh.
a quick kick punt is
Right.
is one of those trick things, dude.
Right. No, no. A quick kick punt is just he lined up at quarterback and then punted the ball. Like
Right.
quickly punted the ball. It was not a what Doug Flutie did trying to kick it through the uprights.
Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, the
Right.
drop kick by Flutie was the only
Right.
time that'd been done in like 30 years.
Right. Right.
Like nobody
Right.
was
Harry,
really
you got to
thinking
run?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to run? Okay.
Yeah.
man. All right, Harry. You want to tell everybody where they find you?
Absolutely.
Oh, wait a minute. Somebody's complaining that you're going. Hold on.
Who's complaining?
Harry.
Hey. Okay,
Jacob.
I'll stay. I'm sorry.
Okay.
A few minutes.
Oh, that's what
wait
it's
a minute.
That's
That's my
what it
boy
took.
right here. That's my boy right here.
I thought it was your boy.
I think every one of us should be offended by that.
Hey,
Every
Jacob.
one of us are.
I can always kick him off the show, though. That's the fun part.
Hey guys, listen, guys. This is a really good part. This show just got a hell of a lot smarter.
Oh, that's
Take it away,
my.
Mr.
I say
Jacob.
it all the time, man. I say it all the
Insulted
time.
me. I feel insulted from the Midwest. I just want to go on record.
Really?
Now
Well,
Harry's stealing.
the show
Now
does
Harry's
get
stealing
started.
Rick's tagline. Come on,
Really?
man.
Chop liver?
Yeah, Harry's stealing my taglines.
What taglines?
The show
The show
gets
just got a whole lot
started.
smarter.
I say it all
Actually,
the
I can hang on for 5 more minutes. I mean, Jacob did come on.
I bet your
Sure.
wife's coming to smack
It's a
you in
little
the
creepy,
head.
Harry.
Hey, let Rick
It's a little
ask Jacob
creepy.
the question, guys.
Yep. What'd you have for dinner, Jacob?
I'm on like a strict diet right now, so I'm going with it's like a kind of a bulking diet. I went with 4 eggs over easy, and I put it over some rice and some soy sauce, just a little bit. Delicious.
You're on a
Nice.
diet?
Hey, Steven, what'd you have for dinner?
Hoi vey.
Jack in the Box.
Oh,
Jack in the Box.
because they got everything.
Steven, I'm saying, man, that voice, dude. you gotta patent that thing.
Johnny's getting a little excited over Steven's voice.
Slap in the face. Is that what happened?
No, I go. So, Steven, what'd you have at Jack in the Box?
They have like a loaded fries that comes with bacon and
Yep.
cheese. Oh, it's so bad for you. It's amazing.
Yeah, and you will always have gas after you eat at Jack in the Box. It doesn't matter what you get.
Well, that's good to know, Rick.
You can
Well, it's not
deny that.
smell-o-vision.
Yep, you can deny that it's happening to you, but we all know it, and we're all glad we can't. This is not a scratch and sniff show.
So, Jacob, can I
Oh,
ask you a
dear
question?
God.
Jacob,
Go ahead.
so instead of writing about football, you're trying to beef up for football now?
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if I'll pull up a picture eventually, but as soon as I pull it up, like it's never going away. So I used to be like cute.
Oh, this is awesome! I love this. Yeah. Pull this
I
up.
remember that
Is that
picture.
the
You put
flag
it up once.
football
No,
run?
no. It's not the flag
What?
football picture. That was me when I was 12. I
Oh.
was at in like September of 2019. I was like 250 pounds or 240 pounds.
What?
And, like, yeah,
Wow.
No way. No.
I swear. And then,
No.
Jacob, time out, buddy. My leg weighs more than you.
but I was also
Wait,
I was also 15 years old. Like I was not.
Well, hold on. Now, Harry,
I'm like,
you're not the biggest, bulkiest
I'm like
dude. Come on,
170.
No,
man.
man. No, but he. Look
170.
at him.
You
He-
put on that tank top the other day, and if you turn sideways,
yeah, buddy. Got the
It's
sexy
10%.
going.
Oh, dear God.
Hey, no, seriously, Jacob, come on. What are you, like 5'4"?
I'm
100
five.
pounds?
Right now. I'm 5'11", 180.
he just
Give or
doesn't know
take.
how to point his camera
Well,
correctly.
that's right where you're supposed to be.
No,
That's
for
what
real,
I was
Jacob?
saying.
You're 5'11", 180?
Something
His
like that. Yeah.
camera makes him look like he's 5'4" and 100 pounds.
Well, I was actually amazingly surprised when I met Rick Hughes here in Florida. I didn't have him over 6 feet tall. Rick is like 6'9", 310. I'm telling you, the guy's just astronomically huge.
What?
No,
Oh, yeah.
I'm 6'1". I am
Yeah, he-
6'1",
both
210,
6'1".
right? You're 210?
What, me?
Yeah.
No, 220.
Well,
Working on it. Working on getting down to 210.
Yeah.
I'm
Hey, I got a
6'.
question. Hey, I got a question for you. I got a question for Harry and Jacob. Where's Deshaun Watson gonna head?
Take it, Deshaun.
We just
Take it,
completely
Jacob.
shifted gears in the middle of.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay.
Back to football.
Good
folks.
question,
All right.
though.
Yeah. Where's Deshaun Watson going?
Harry, we had a great conversation about this.
Harry-
I think he's going to the Panthers, but
Bears.
Why?
Panthers.
Jacob.
So the Panthers, because of that hometown connection, I think in Carolina, I don't think the Jets are actually. A lot of people said the Jets. You know, as a Jets fan, I just don't think the Jets are going to give an offer that the Texans are going to want. This is Joe Douglas here, and I know that he's never had a chance at a guy like Deshaun Watson, but historically, he's just never wanted to make that big move, and he's the one in charge of all this right now. It's not the owner. I know a lot of people like Woody Johnson's the one up there making all the decisions. Right now, it's just Joe Douglas's offseason to operate. I just don't think they're going to make that the offer that I think they're looking at it and saying, well, we have that number 2 pick. We have our quarterback that we think can run this Kyle Shanahan-like offense in Zach Wilson, and we can get him. And then we have all these other picks to build around him and take our chances because Joe Douglas has made some really good draft decisions so far. And I think the Panthers they don't really have another option because I think Justin Fields goes before Carolina at 8, and what are they going to do? Trade up? And I think they can also send Teddy Bridgewater to Houston as kind of a bridge quarterback until Houston figures it out, which could be 15, 20 years. I
have a follow-up question to that.
Okay.
Yes. Will Deshaun Watson play, or will he just go collect a check?
No, he's going to play. Absolutely, he's going to play. And I agree that, listen, the Panthers are making a run. They are making a run at Deshaun Watson. There's no doubt they are clearing cap space to try to make a run at him. They are going to do what they can do to try to get him.
I'm going to predict, and I said earlier in the year, that Deshaun Watson was going to get traded to 4 different teams. I am saying now that he's going nowhere, and he misses a half a season.
What?
Oh,
I don't see him as the type of player that's going to go to a lesser team. And honestly, right now, the Jaguars are a lesser team. I mean, the Panthers are a lesser team. And play his heart out.
He doesn't have any
hold on, Johnny.
There's
seriously,
no lesser team than the Houston Texans.
Really, the Houston Texans, the garbage pit of the National Football League.
We're talking about Deshaun Watson?
Yes.
I thought we were talking about Deshaun Jackson, man.
No, Deshaun Watson.
Okay, my bad.
Welcome
to the show, Johnny.
If we were talking about
there for a second,
what'd you have for dinner?
If we were talking about Deshaun Watson,
Turkey.
I'm sorry, Deshaun Jackson, we wouldn't be talking about clearing cap space.
Wait, so Johnny, you just thought for the last 5, 6, 7 minutes we were just talking about Deshaun Jackson. 6 or 7
minutes, he's been having an entirely different conversation in his head than what we've all been having here on the show.
I got the Deshaun part and just lost it from there.
Well,
that's all it was.
He does hang out with the dude a lot, so
yeah. So listen, here's the deal. I mean, do you know the team that I think would be the perfect fit for him?
Broncos. Who? Watson or Jackson?
Miami Dolphins.
Denver.
Washington.
Denver.
Washington.
Here we go with Washington again. That team is getting every free agent out there.
No,
just ask Kerry and Jacob. I mean, we had everybody going to Washington.
Rick, you had to watch Jacob's show to understand that.
Okay, listen, I got some logic here. Okay, I want to throw this out. First of all, you got Ron Rivera there. Okay, Ron Rivera who maximized who? Cam Newton.
He's a defense coach.
You put Deshaun Watson there with him. With the Riverboat Gambler to take advantage of all of his abilities, I think it's the perfect fit. Now, I mean,
Rick, let me stop you for a second.
Yeah,
fit and reality are a lot different.
Oh, right? I agree with you. I agree. I was saying, I think
absolutely, I think he'd be a good fit. Oh, absolutely, I think he'd be a good fit there. What I saw was that the 3 teams that Deshaun Watson, I don't know how real this was. Apparently, it's good sources, which everything is. This is the offseason. Everything is sources. And what I'm hearing is Deshaun Watson is okay with a trade to the Jets, the Dolphins, and the Panthers, and that's it. Those are his top 3 options.
Oh, young Skywalker, I have taught you to be controversial. Thank you.
Nobody's working harder to get him than the Panthers right now.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I don't think the Dolphins are even. I don't think the Dolphins are even in the boat. I think it was a rumor, and Deshaun was like, "Yeah, I want to go play for the Dolphins because everyone wants to play for the Dolphins." But it's the spot that they're in right now.
For leverage, you also need to use more than one team
I tell you what, if Deshaun Watson went to the Dolphins, that would change that whole division's.
They would win a Super Bowl. They would win a Super Bowl.
What do you do?
I don't know if they get past Brady
within 3 years. Within 3 years.
Within a year.
What?
We're going to get in the way of that a little bit, Harry.
Yes.
Hey guys, I got to go. My phone's about to die. I'll talk to you guys later.
I'm sorry to see you go, Eric. Have a good day,
Eric.
So now here's the thing, Harry. You just said that Deshaun Watson.
I just agree with everything that my protege over there says. Sorry,
Hold on, Harry. You just said Deshaun Watson in Miami would win the Super Bowl next year. He would beat Brady and the Bucs. You just said that.
I'll let Jacob say it.
No. You said this.
No.
I'm talking to you.
Jacob said they would win the Super Bowl.
I'm
agree.
not talking to Jacob at the moment. Don't throw Jacob under the bus. I'm talking to you and what you just said.
Hold on. All I was doing was agreeing with Jacob.
No, you said 1 year. You said 1 year. You brought up 1 year.
No, he said they would win the Super Bowl.
He didn't say when. Somebody said what? Within 3 years, and you said I said 1 year.
I said that they would win a Super Bowl with Deshaun Watson. I think that they are. Because the Dolphins would still have a lot of cap space even if they got Deshaun. Same thing with the Jets.
Like I said, I agree with him.
And so I think if they go out and get a big name,
a little creepy.
They get a big name free agent and they're a big name wide receiver.
He gets me, buddy. He gets me.
I'm just curious. What makes you think Deshaun Watson had J.J. Watt and Clowney in Houston, and they were perennially in the playoffs?
They had no offensive line
and a good offense, and they were in the playoffs every year, and he hadn't been to a Super Bowl yet.
Yes, and they had no offensive line.
I'm just egging you guys on. I don't think he would win the Super Bowl that year. I really don't. I think he'd bring him to the playoffs, but as far as the Super Bowl, that's kind of stretching it a little bit. Miami's going to have to show me their defense is for real. They did it this year.
Miami's a much better team without Deshaun Watson than Texans would be without Deshaun Watson.
I hate bringing up this excuse constantly, but it was coaching. It was coaching.
Yes,
right?
Sir.
In Houston?
In Houston. How do you Bill O'Brien?
It was ownership. Ownership said
I will agree with Matt on that one. It is ownership, but ownership brought the coaching in. So it is there. But the coaching is the backbone of the
organization. I've worked for bad organizations. I worked for the Cincinnati Bengals. I watched what a disaster, and I've seen the comparison of what it's like working for a professional, like a good, solid organization in the NFL. I've seen what it's like working for just a disaster of an organization with the Bengals. I've seen the difference, and I'm telling you guys this: Houston's got all the earmarks of being just like the Bengals.
Yeah, they're terrible.
Oh, yeah.
When they gave away his best receiver and didn't do anything to replace him. They didn't even bring in a rookie that was going to be supposed to be close.
And now they're rebuilding the organization backwards. They're built from player personnel moving to hiring a head coach, and then to hiring a GM, and then a president. Come on, man, you're completely backwards there.
Yeah,
absolutely. What do you do with Tua?
I have one thing to say that's been bugging me all show long.
Tua was there good enough to put Fitzmagic back on the bench for nothing more than just being there.
He didn't put Fitzmagic on the bench. They put him in to see what they had, Matt.
He wasn't good enough to do that. They had to see whether he was good enough. That's
yes.
Hey, Rick, may I put one up?
Let me say something real quick, man. This has bugged me all show long. Mike.
Yo.
Is that supposed to say piss off COVID or what, man? Because I don't get it.
It's the world famous piss of COVID.
He's saying
piss of COVID.
Piss off. What are you talking about, Johnny?
It's tag.
Right. He's telling COVID to piss off.
No.
Piss off.
OFF.
Canadian spelling, yeah.
Oh, piss off. It's Canadian. That's how you spell it in Canadian.
Hey, Rick, may I put one up there with your permission?
Yeah.
Because I really like this guy, and I think this has some relevance to the show.
Please say it's Tim. Oh,
picking from Greece.
Oh,
better.
Dear God.
He spelled Greece wrong. He spelled Greece wrong.
No, he didn't.
And wait a minute. Greece's chicken is too skinny from running from the Greeks.
There, how's that?
Wow.
It's tough and stringy because you guys chase it around too much.
Oh, dear God.
Tua is Tim Tebow in 10 years.
Well, that may
10 years
be.
later. I don't know about that. I don't
Well,
see the similarity there at all.
I do think that Deshaun Watson's best chance at success would be in Miami, to be honest. They got a great coach. They got a great defense. They're building up their offense. If Deshaun Watson goes to Miami, the Patriots will never win that division while he's there.
The Patriots won't win it again for another 10 years because of the Jets. Sorry.
The Jets?
Whoa! What?
No, he's trash talking. He's trash talking because they won a game.
Rick, that's
flash them muscles, little brother.
They can't even win right.
There you go.
Jacob, come on, man.
Well, I'll tell you this. I
Raider game.
It's the only team I know of that lost by winning.
Raider game.
The Jets offseason is a lot more fun right now, and I think they're in a better spot because Robert Saleh would not be their coach if they had the #1 pick. It would be Urban Meyer, and I'm thoroughly convinced of that.
Jacob,
I am excited for you guys right now because it is exciting for the Jets.
Well, I was going to promote myself before I go.
Oh, do it, but we were in the middle of something.
Okay, well, have a great day then, guys. Have a really good night.
Oh Lord! You
Don't worry, Jacob will do it for me.
All right, we'll see you later, Harry.
Harry, I got you.
Harry has a show on tomorrow night, people.
In the middle of a conversation, Harry's like, all right, y'all shut up. I'm going to do this now. So, no, where were we?
We were on Deshaun Watson going where, weren't we?
No, we were talking
about the Jets and the Dolphins.
We're talking about my big head with the Jets.
Listen, Jacob, saying that it's so much fun to have the Jets off season. No, Jacob, it's fun to have the Bucks off season.
I kind of disagree with that. There is so much hope for the Jets fans right now.
I agree with you. I agree with you. It's just listen. Here's the thing.
I remember those days.
Yes, that's exactly that's what I'm saying. Okay, and where would you rather be right now? So you tell me, Johnny, which one's more fun?
Yeah, they're both fun for a football fan, but for a Bucks fan, this is where I want to be right now.
Exactly. So, but I'll say this about the Jets. Let me say this about the Jets. I believe. Well, let me say this. First of all, Miami's not winning a Super Bowl anytime soon because of Buffalo. All right.
I agree with that.
Now, Jets. I can see that the Jets, and I can see the Jets in 2 or 3 years. Becoming, battling Buffalo 2-3 years from now.
Yes.
And that's a fun little climb. It's not instant, but it's fun to all of a sudden be like, wow, now we won 4 games. Wow.
Relevant.
Now we won 7 games.
Oh, if you don't mind, let me use the Bucks as an example. This is a slow
No, that's exactly right.
This is we're start getting more pieces. Well, now we have Mike Evans. Wow, we have Tom Brady now. Tom Brady's coming to the Bucks. And oh my God, we have all these pieces in this defense and whatever. And because we keep adding on year after year.
You just brought up 8 years. Evans was 7 years ago. Yeah.
I'm saying
that's why I like Miami here because they are right there 2 years ago for the Bucks.
They are. No, I think Miami is. I think Miami is legitimately 2 or 3 years away from competing for a Super Bowl. I do.
Buffalo.
No, I agree with that.
Everybody in that division.
But I think the Jets. Yeah, the Jets are 2 or 3 years from playoffs, and starting to make some noise.
The playoffs? I don't think so. I don't think the playoffs. I think that they could turn this thing around. I think they could be competing for the playoffs.
They're
not
looking
next
for
year.
Above 500 season.
They are going to be above 500 next year. They will. They are going to be above 500 next year. The Jets will be above 500 next year.
Was that with your hope that Deshaun Watson gets there, or just based on?
No, that is implying Zach Wilson is the quarterback of the Jets next year.
Right. I agree with that.
What's he drinking?
I don't see that happening at all.
You're saying 9 wins next year?
I don't.
No, it's not happening. You're not winning 9 next year.
I told Jacob on his show, but I'm going to repeat it for you guys. Zach Wilson is a good quarterback. I like that guy. I think he's a smart quarterback. I also believe that Fitzgerald might be returning there to be his bridge.
Okay, wow. Everybody, nobody say anything unless you agree. Okay, if you agree the Jets will win 9 games, talk now.
I'll talk. I'll give them 9 games. They got a good draft, and they got the money to get the free agents in.
The Jets are going to win 9 games?
I agree, yes.
No.
Next year. Johnny,
Next year.
I had all kinds of respect for you. All of a sudden, I'm thinking.
Johnny, Johnny.
Lord have mercy.
Johnny,
I
the
believe
Jets,
they go 8-8 or better, dude.
Well, that's different.
Hey, wait a minute. What's 500 now? We've got more games, right?
Johnny,
Nine is above 500.
Johnny, let me ask you a question. When was the last time the Jets picked low in the first round?
I don't care. I went and looked through their draft, dude. I looked at the roster, and they have a solid foundation there. And with Robert Saleh, that's not that idiot that they had before. Just losing him is going to give them 2 more games.
It's a year or two. It's a year just to adjust and get.
I don't see 9 games. I don't see 9 games.
There's too many changes that are happening right now. You got to give them a year to bring in the new quarterback, bring in the new head coach.
I'm telling you, if they can't do it now with the Patriots the way they are, then I don't see it.
No, because you've got Buffalo.
Joe Douglas.
I'm not saying they're going to beat Buffalo.
They're not going to beat Miami.
The Jets do usually split with
Joe
Miami.
Douglas. Joe Douglas is not. I don't think he's looking for a. I listen. He has a 6-year contract with this team right now. Robert Saleh is a new coach. You cannot waste years on these players. You have so much young talent on your team right now.
You guys are smoking crack if you think the Jets are going to win 9 games.
I think that if
I think you're going to be playing this back next year, man.
Johnny, you save this. Save this because
Johnny, we'll be bragging at 7 p.m. on Tuesdays next.
Okay, so here's what I'm counting. They're going to lose twice to Buffalo.
They'll lose twice to Buffalo.
They're gonna likely lose twice to Miami.
Actually,
no, see, I don't agree with that.
And they're going to lose at least once to the Patriots, and that's just their division. So we're 5 games in. We're 5 losses in, and we haven't left the division.
All right, we play the Panthers. I think we'll beat the Panthers. We play the Falcons. The Falcons are going to be atrocious next year, like they were this year. We're going to lose to the Bucks.
We're the Jets.
We'll beat the Saints because the Saints are going to be bad next year. Letting you know that right now.
Where are you playing? Are you playing in New York or in?
I know we play you guys here. I don't know. I have to see exactly. I know we played your division. We play the Raiders again. I'm sure. The Colts.
You won't beat the Raiders.
The Jaguars. I think we have winnable games. Like
you're not going to beat the Jaguars if Trevor Lawrence goes there.
Okay. Good teams beat other good teams. Like you're gonna play hard games. If we're a good team and we're gonna go 9-7, we're gonna beat good teams. We're gonna at least compete with good teams.
Jacob, how many games did you win this year?
We had an awful team and awful.
Jacob, how many games did you win this year?
2.
2. Now you have a new quarterback and a new head coach. Everybody's adjusting to new systems. He doesn't have all of his players in yet. It's going to take a couple of years to adjust. Arians didn't go above 500 last year with Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and crew. Okay, yes. Arians didn't go over 500. All right, I'm sorry, but next year's Jets are not better than last year's Bucks.
They're definitely not going to go from 2 wins to 7 more.
It's just not going to happen. They're not going to win 7 more games. I mean.
I think that I'm not gonna sit here and die on the hill that they're gonna win 9 games. What I'm gonna say, what I'm gonna say, no. Here's what I'm gonna say. You just said it. I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna stick to it because I have so much faith in Saleh that he is a much better coach. I'm going to say that
you guys are underestimating the amount of change that is going to come into this organization next season.
No, I'm not. I'm saying there's going to be a lot of change, and it's going to take a minute. So I'm actually not underestimating that. I think you are.
I think you should be looking at 5 to 7 wins at best,
and be like, hallelujah, we won 5 games, or we won 6 games. That's a great improvement. The next year, maybe.
I'm even willing to give you 7 games, but you're going to lose 4 or 5 just within your division,
and you're going to lose to some of those teams that are bad teams. That's how it works. There's a climb. Arians didn't come in and win the Super Bowl. Okay, it took a while. It takes a minute.
You can't compare them to Arians, dude, because Arians has the most difficult playbook in the league.
Okay. Well, you ready? Let me do this quick. They'll lose to the Titans. I can't tell. Oh, that's the Eagles. I think that is. I can't tell.
Yeah.
Lose to Buffalo. They lose to Miami and the Patriots. I don't know that way. Now the other way here.
I'm going to give them a
win. Carolina, they win. Houston, they win. Indianapolis, they lose. I think that's the Rams. I can't tell what that last one is down there. They would lose to the Rams.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Buffalo again. They would lose to. Yeah, there's no way. It's not.
Here, wait, Mike, put it back up. I'll give my thoughts on this one right now. Okay.
His arm's getting tired.
Okay.
Yeah.
In front of the camera, Mike. In front of the camera, Mike.
There you go.
There you go.
All right, we're gonna lose to the Bucks. We'll
Yes.
lose. I honestly think we're gonna beat the Saints because that's not because I'm saying the Jets are gonna beat the Saints. I just think
Is there a Bucks logo up there? Oh yeah, there it is.
I just think the Saints are. I just don't think the Saints are going to be good next year. We'll lose to the Titans. We'll beat the Jaguars because we'll beat the Bengals. Well, I think we're gonna. I honestly think we're gonna split with Buffalo. I think it's only a matter of time before we beat them.
I don't know about Buffalo, but
I remember feeling that way.
I don't think you're going to beat the Bengals with Joe Burrow coming back.
The Bengals are more than a Joe Burrow back away from being a good team.
I do believe they'll beat the Bengals.
I do think you're going to beat the Saints because the Saints have to have a fire sale. They got to get rid of everybody. So I think you actually might beat the Saints.
Yeah. And
the thing is this: when you're a 2-14 team and you have a good year, you still lose to some teams that aren't very good because you're growing. You're becoming a good team.
Right.
You don't automatically go. It's just I seriously. Okay, you can put it down. You're good.
I would have my guys.
Yeah.
You guys do understand Robert Saleh's schemes.
It doesn't matter.
It just takes a game manager. He doesn't.
You don't even know who the quarterback's going to be, and you're saying they're going to win 9 games.
Because Robert Saleh's scheme can make a quarterback. He can take a average quarterback.
The Niners went to a Super Bowl on defense.
That's what I'm saying. Robert Saleh is a defensive coach. This is the point where I'm agreeing with Rick. You guys got to remember, Bill Belichick is a defensive coach, right? And he coached New York Giants when they had LT. When he got to the Patriots, they were a losing franchise with Bill Belichick.
Well, I'm not saying that it's not going to take some skilled free agents to come in and help them out.
With a $100 million quarterback, Drew Bledsoe, they went 5-11. Belichick's first year. The second year, they were 0-2. And then all of a sudden, Bledsoe got hurt, and Brady fell out of heaven into his lap. Belichick has a losing record without Brady, and he's supposed to be the most genius coach we've ever had.
That's the truth, all the way back to.
Do you guys remember last year, Johnny? You were talking about. Listen, man, it's going to take a bit for Brady and this team to gel. It's going to take a bit. Well, you're just completely discounting that and thinking that the Jets, because they've got a new head coach that you like, is going to somehow or other hit the ground running and be good to go.
I'm not discounting that at all. No,
there's going to be. I think there's going to be more of an
offseason. Much simpler scheme.
No, I also think there's going to be more of an offseason this year, and I think a lot of free agents want to come play for Saleh. And we're gonna stack up the talent.
Who wants to live in New York right now? You got
no. Matt. People are going to want to play for the Jets, and I don't doubt that. And I believe the Jets are going to be much better.
Right.
I'm not saying they're not going to be much better. I do believe that they will be much better, but
they're not going to be.
I will quantify my pick by saying that it really all depends on free agency. And what they do with those draft picks.
They're not going to win 7 more games.
But listen, they can do just like the Bucks did this year, and get quality people, veterans in there that know how to win and help change that culture. Robert Saleh can do that for them.
I would be willing to give you 9 games, Jacob, if you get Deshaun Watson.
No way.
I won't even give us 9 games if we get Deshaun Watson.
Oh,
no, it's got to start in the trenches, man. It's got to start in the trenches.
It's going to take time, guys.
But I'm saying Deshaun Watson, he is. I do believe he could do everything that Pat Mahomes can do. Pat Mahomes' arm is just a little bit stronger. That's
Joe Douglas. Okay, let me get.
You're going to drop a couple of winnable games.
Yes,
for sure. Now, if you lose the games that you probably should lose, okay. Right. And then you drop a couple of winnable games, you're below 500.
But you also
they're going to win games that you don't expect them to win. Also,
the producer made
on the same way of that you also have to say, well, maybe they're going to win a few of these games that are guaranteed losses.
Rams,
right? Rams is a good example. Yeah.
No, they're not. No.
Yes,
I'm
they
not
will.
going to say that yet. Okay,
I am.
they haven't done anything yet to prove it.
Okay.
Listen, you don't know who their quarterback's going to be, and you're already saying they're going to win 7 more games. And
Wait a minute. Every team in the league wins games they're not supposed to every year.
get it. No, that's not true.
Yeah, that is true.
No, it's not. Some teams have gone on and not won a game. Some teams have only won one or two games.
Okay, yeah, you're right about that.
So it's just not true.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I don't expect the Jets to
And the
not
Jets
win a
only
game.
won 2 games. The Jets only won 2 games this year. Okay, so the thing is this: I expect them to be better. I think they're going to be a much better team. I think that there's much improvement in front for them, and they have a very, very bright future.
By
But
your own logic, though, Rick.
hold
the
on,
Bucs were 7
Simmer
and 9
down,
last
Sparky.
year.
All I'm saying is simmer down, Sparky. Let him get there. Give him a year, like we talked about this year, Johnny. Give him a while to ramp up. Okay, the Arians had already been there for a year. Most of the team in Tampa already knew the system. So when you say they can do just what they did in Tampa, Arians didn't come in this year. Okay, you already had a year.
Okay. I'm going to throw this out there too, just as another thing. So, Joe Douglas, here's what from everything I've heard. Joe Douglas saw last year's free agent class as lackluster, and he's ready to drop big money this year. I think he's willing to spend big money this year in free agency.
George Steinbrenner.
And if that's actually true, then there's a chance we can bring in a guy like Allen Robinson. I'm not saying we're going to get him, but I'm saying there's a chance we can bring in Allen Robinson and still get Deshaun Watson at the same time. And that's unrealistic, I know, but it's certainly possible. And I think that, it's all about scheme. I think if you put Deebo Samuel on any other team right now, he wouldn't be able to do what he does as a Niner. I think if you put Curtis Samuel on the Jets next year with that offense, then he's going to produce really well. I like Curtis Samuel more than I like Juju Smith-Schuster. That I don't know. I think that's a fair assessment. You guys might disagree with me, but I really like Curtis Samuel. I've been very high on him for a while. It's only good. Okay, if you watch Sam Darnold play, and here's what I'm saying: where this offense is going to take a huge step next year. When you watch Sam Darnold play, he only looks at his first option. Denzel Mims should have been targeted 80 more times than he was last season. Everything he's shown, we watched him burn Denzel Ward 3 or 4 times in that Browns game. He's one of the best corners in the game. We watched him.
You don't know if your new quarterback, if he's a rookie, is he actually going to be good? You don't know who's going to be quarterback.
It's easy to look good in this Shanahan offense. Jimmy G cannot throw. I don't think he's a great quarterback. If you are an average quarterback, you look really good in this Shanahan offense.
The Jets have already done this once before,
Matt Ryan had a hard time with that.
History says it can be done because the Jets have already done it once before.
Did it with Mark Sanchez 2 years in a row.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. They even made it to the AFC Championship game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
what was their record the year before?
Horrible.
Yeah, bad.
What was the record?
I'll look it up.
Okay, yeah, look that up because, listen, here's the thing. There's way too many holes on that team. You're not going to fill them all. Have everybody come together, gel, get used to the new system. The coaches getting used to the new system. Everybody getting on the same page. They're going to get in there. They're going to find out players that they don't actually like and want to get rid of, just like Arians did with Hargraves. Hold on, let me finish, guys. Let me finish, okay? With players like Hargraves, players that they need to come in, they need to find out and figure out this team. There needs to be an adjustment period. Guys, I'm not saying they're not going to be good, but come on. We're just you guys, if they win 5 games more than they did last year, that's freaking phenomenal. And what a great step forward.
Yeah.
Okay? So you guys, I hear you, and I love the hope. But it's making me think of Ray Kennedy saying the Bucs are going to go 16-0 this year.
So the 2008 to 2009 jump was not as big. The 2007 to 2008 jump was I think that was the year they hired Rex Ryan, was 2008. They went 4-12 in 2007, went 9-7 in 2008.
Okay, so you're saying there's going to be a 2-game bigger jump this year.
No,
yes.
wait.
Yes, because this year they were 2-14, and now they're going to go to 9.
I'm saying the jump between 2007 and 2008 was.
Yeah, that's
right.
that's
Was
right.
from 4 wins
4 and 12.
instead of 2. So now you're saying it's going to be 2 better than you guys. You're not thinking through it. Even if you did that great leap forward like Rex Ryan did, you're still at 7 and 9.
Right. I guess what I'm seeing it, Rick, is where I'm willing to give them. And again, this is all based on if, because I'm giving them 7 and 9 right now without knowing who the quarterback is. Right. So if they were to get Deshaun Watson, I think he's worth 2 more games. So I could see them
getting
going
rid of
9-7.
Gase is worth 2 more games.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's 4. Right?
I just, guys,
And this is what football is about anyway. This is all about speculation.
Last in the league. The offense was dead last in the league in every statistical category last year.
Whose point are you arguing?
I'm arguing my point. I'm saying they're going to make a huge jump offensively by having a new quarterback that doesn't suck. And Sam Darnold is not good right now. He was not good on the Jets. He's not going to be good on the Jets.
Jacob, you just said their offense was absolutely horrible.
It was absolutely horrible.
They've made changes, so now they're going to win 9. They're going to win 9 games because their offense was horrible last year, and now they've changed it. There's so much still that needs to be. There's so much things that
they're not going to have a coach who's calling a friggin' run play when the
Johnny, listen to me clearly. He's a good coach. I'm fine with the fact that he's a good coach. You keep trying to convince me he's a good coach. I'm convinced, okay? But just because he's a good coach, when Arians came in here, Arians was a good coach. You didn't immediately say, "Oh, here comes Arians. They're going to go 9 and 7."
And there you are overlooking the fact that Arians' playbook is huge. It's completely different. You can't compare him to Arians.
Well, this guy, he's never been a head coach before. So, I mean, again, it's like that there's so much of an adjustment that needs to happen. There's so many things. He needs to get in here, see what players work well with him, how this whole thing works. He's going to –
I'm saying it can happen, and you're saying it's an impossibility. There's no impossibilities in football.
I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm saying, no, it's not going to happen. Come on. I mean, is it impossible? Listen, if you came on and said they're going to go 16-0, it's not impossible. I mean, come on.
Well, we kind of have said that about the Bucs, right?
I have not said they're going 16-0.
We've said that there's 2 things that Brady hasn't done yet: a 3-peat and 16-0.
Yeah, that's the truth. But ask me if I'm predicting 16-0. I'll tell you flat out, not a chance in hell.
No, I'm not going to predict it, but I'm pulling for it, and I'm going to.
Sure, but I said it right.
Times.
Sure, yes, but I said it. I said it a couple of days ago. I said, you know what? First of all, the ball's not round. Okay, it's an oblong ball. You get weird bounces. Things happen.
Right.
Referees throw flags. Things happen. There are things that just play. Injuries happen. You can't just. Oh my God. You don't just forget all of that.
Let's go somewhere that might make Rick Phil calm down a little bit. I'm
having fun. This is what I live for. This is the best part of it.
Well, maybe that's all upset you too then, because I've been online and checking out chats and stuff with other channels as well, Bucs fans and so on and so forth. Somebody please explain to me why we need to keep Chris Godwin.
We don't.
We do not.
In every chat that I've gone to, we got to keep. Somebody needs to explain to me why.
Those are the same guys who are constantly on the famous segment here.
That was Harry the Greek. By the way, that was Harry the Greek just a few minutes ago.
Harry said you guys didn't need to keep him earlier.
Oh no, Harry said no. That's right. It was Fournette that Harry said they got to keep.
Oh yeah, that was he does. Yeah,
I made a post about Chris Godwin yesterday, and it's already gone over 30,000 views, dude. And the chat on it is insane.
Was he just name dropping himself?
Yes, I was.
Yeah.
So you can find that at What's Happening Sports and Entertainment.
So then, Jake, you know what I'm talking about. There's so many. We've got to keep. I'm like, I don't. Somebody needs to explain to me why. I'm not understanding why.
You don't. Because you have a great young. Yeah. You want him.
Guys, I will be absolutely thrilled if the Jets win 9 games. There's not a chance in hell it's going to happen. Okay?
I had to put myself out there for a chance to come on here with Harry and say I was wrong, okay?
I will not ever – I'm not going to – in my official predictions video, I'm not going to say the Jets are going to win 9 games because
You
realistically,
just did, Jacob.
Okay,
Backed it up
I'm
with
saying
half
I
an
will
hour.
argue forever that I think they could absolutely win 9 games, and it is not only it's not okay. I don't know how to phrase this out. You guys being like, oh well, that's what he said. 9 games is a possibility, and I think it's higher. And I think it's higher than you think.
11
No.
games is a possibility, but it ain't going to happen.
See, ever since Jacob came on here, I have really been digging into the Jets, man.
I know how to
And
solve
I
this.
honestly believe I am excited for this offseason for him, man.
I know how
I
to.
really
So
do
am
believe
I,
they
and
have
for
a
Jacob,
great
and I think
chance.
that's the thing, Johnny. We want it for Jacob, so we're maybe a little bright-eyed and happy about it. But come on, here, I know how to solve this.
Only way to settle this argument is to play Russian roulette.
There you go. There
I
you
thought
go.
we had to play the game. I thought that was what you were going to pull up. You have to play the game.
Yeah. No, Liz, yeah. What is it? It's
You play the game. You play the game to win.
yeah. You play the game to win.
I do
Yeah.
love Jacob. I do love your optimism. I really do.
Yes.
You and Johnny's optimism. You remind me of Dallas fans. Your
Yes.
optimism.
Oh, no. I
Remind me
used
of
to like
Dallas
you,
fans. That was
Steven.
beautiful.
Listen.
Dallas
The
fans
thing
will
is
never
this:
do
it's
it.
not that it's. I want it for Jacob. Okay, Jacob. We're all like fanboys for Jacob. It's a little weird. Okay,
It's
not quite
kind
like
of
Harry.
replacing our Buck fandom
Yeah.
from years ago.
Right.
where we had all that optimism for every draft, every
Now
offseason.
we all feel that way for the Jets, and we've got all of that. We all remember how it feels. We're right there with but listen, man, I was realistic enough to be able to when the Bucks were 2-14, I never said, hey, they're going to win 9 next year because they changed coaches.
See, I don't have to be realistic. It's the Jets.
This
Oh,
team
dear
will
God.
always. This team, whether it's good or bad, they will surprise you. So that's.
But you got
I just
Buffalo.
I have to mentally
Jacob,
prepare.
you got Buffalo and you got Miami on a rise. I mean, everybody's coming up, and you guys have got a long way to step up before you can get there.
Right.
Buffalo's the next story.
Look,
That's
I don't know about the
exactly
rest of
right,
you, but
Matt.
I used to follow Miami and the Jets and the Patriots all the time before Bill Belichick and Brady took over and just eliminated the other guys in that conversation. And I'm feeling a return to that, where that division was very competitive. And,
it's going to be competitive. It's going to be competitive.
Excuse me, hold on. I'm going to bring up a point that you guys are okay with bringing up here. First of all, Miami's a quarterback away. They are. I don't think Tua has it. Second, what was the last team that, they didn't win their division, but they made the wild card and then they ended up winning a Super Bowl? What was that? That was right, the Buccaneers.
Okay, so now you're going to say that you're going to pull Tom
I'm
Brady
just saying,
out of the
winning the
freaking air.
division doesn't
Is that
matter.
what
Winning
you're going to tell
the
me?
division means
And
nothing.
Gronk? You're gonna
Winning
get
the
Gronk
division
to
means
come
wait a
out?
minute, Matt. Let him finish saying what he's saying.
Winning the division means nothing, is what I'm saying. You need to make the playoffs.
You got to make the tournament.
You have to make the
gotta get in
playoffs.
the game.
The Titans took out the Patriots last year and then took out the Ravens last
They get
year.
a Super Bowl ring.
Jacob, here's
No, they did not, but they made it to an AFC championship.
Swear to God, this is like Josh Rosen all over again.
No.
Holy smokes.
Oh my God! Let's just pick this 4th-string quarterback and think he's going to be great, and now watch out for the Jets. They're going to the Super Bowl.
I'm saying when you compare it to, when you compare it to, you're saying they're never going to win the division. They don't need to.
No, I didn't say that.
Hey, Jacob.
I said next year.
As a Buffalo.
You've got to contend with Buffalo. And if you don't believe in Buffalo, then you're just not thinking straight, because that's the team that's going to be running that division for a while.
Yeah.
Miami is on an upswing. Whether it's going to last or not is still up in the air, but they were on an upswing when they put Tua in.
Matt, bringing it. Matt is bringing it.
Well, this makes me sick because I don't even like that division. But you got to be realistic. The Jets are not as good as New England right now.
That's and no. That's where I disagree. And this is where I kind of agree with you, Matt. And this is where I kind of agree with you, Matt. Jacob, let me ask you a question very seriously.
Yeah.
This past year, was the Jets team better than the Patriots team?
No.
No. The Jets had they had a brand new star quarterback. They had supposedly a good receiver. They had better receivers than the Patriots had, and they supposedly had a deep defense, right? And you lost to a guy who dresses like Mary Poppins twice. understand where you think this goes so much better. I don't get it.
I do because I watched the Rams game.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I watched
I gotta say something.
I watched the
Hold on.
difference in the way those guys can play and the way
Hold
they
on, let
did
me talk
play.
about this. Hump Day 391 said, "You're all forgetting about injuries. You don't know what can happen."
Nobody's forgetting about injuries.
Hold
Injuries
on,
are-
Hump Day. I actually very clearly addressed the fact that everybody's looking at the Jets like they're going to somehow be injury free. Everything's going to be perfect next year. The right quarterback's going to come in. Everything's going to gel. They're going to have all these brand new free agents come in. The culture is going to change like as if it was Brady. I mean, everything's going to be perfect. All of a sudden, it's all going to come together, and they're going to go 9-7.
Injuries don't count because everybody has injuries unless you got Tom Brady like a guardian angel over your team.
And it's weird. I hate to say this, but also like, and I know it's just going to sound like, oh, me constantly going out about the Jets, but the Jets also had CJ Mosley opt out this year. And the 3 quarters that CJ Mosley played in week
How
one
many
of last-
players did New England have opt out?
I know, but I think CJ Mosley is significantly better than everybody that New England had opt out.
That's not true. Their whole defense opted out. They had a great
I
defense.
think individually every player. I think
lost a
individually
bunch
no,
of
every
Pro
player.
Bowlers to
Wait a minute. I love CJ Mosley, but he's not better than Stephon Gilmore.
And he's not better than Hightower.
Stephon Gilmore played. Stephon Gilmore played though. CJ Mosley's better than Dante Hightower.
I'm talking about
No, I don't believe that either. I don't believe Steven. I
think he is.
Hightower is not as good as Mosley.
Yeah, David Moser, this is exactly right what David is saying. And New England's going to get a lot of players back this year that opted out last year.
Right.
Yeah. They
So,
left
I mean,
half
you
their team
guys-
at home.
Right, you guys. Oh my God.
Hey, some of those players might end up with the Jets. Who
Listen,
knows?
there are ways that I look at, like, okay, let's at least be realistic. Okay, let's say, you know what, the Jets are going to be much, much better. They might win 7. And that's going to be awesome. That's a great
That would be an incredible
freaking
thing.
year. Okay? If all goes well, they might jump up to 7. And the next year, watch out, okay? They can make some noise. But come on. I love the enthusiasm, but this is why we created the entire right. This is why we created
stupid Bucks fans say
is because people just get so they get to spinning and the spin gets out of control in their head and it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Dude, you don't know who their quarterback's going to be. You just predicted they were going to have a winning season.
Right. I love the enthusiasm, though, Jacob. I love the optimism. I do. I would love to see them go 7. I would love
Jacob's never coming on my show again.
I
No,
will go
dude,
ahead.
Rick, you said it too. I live for this.
Okay.
Rick, I live for this.
Hey, I got news for you. I just looked it up. We're the first people that have put any expectations on the Jets whatsoever this year.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are. We're the first people vocalizing on a network, which
Let's be
might
clear.
on
You
this
are. Yeah,
on
you
this
are.
platform.
Yeah.
No, you put your expectations for the Jets out there, so you did too.
No, I said they're going to be better. That's my expectation. They're going to be
All right, that's
better.
an
Let's wait and
expectation.
see. Right.
But we're
Okay.
the only ones who have voiced the expectation for the Jets this year.
Okay. We're the only ones who've cared. Listen, I don't think that's true. I think a lot of people are looking at the Jets next year. Listen, there's something right about the Jets right now. There's something, you can feel something different about the Jets organization right now. Something is different and something is better. Things are turning. It's not like it's been right. The vibe is changing. Okay, all of that is true. Give it time. Give it time. The enthusiasm is
be
great.
Peter H. Blake, and I'm going to say Super Bowl or bust, man.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Go, Jack.
Holy Moses.
Wow.
Well, no.
I mean,
I'm
I don't
going to say 9 and 7 or bust.
Wow.
I think
I
think every single season for every single team is playoffs or bust. That's a fair. Is that a fair statement?
No,
it's not. It's a fair
How?
idea.
How do you not want to? I think every team should want to make the playoffs every single year.
That's an expectation a player can put on themselves, but that's not a fan base's expectation. If you're a fan base and you say Super Bowl or bust, that means the following year it's a bust. Bust means tear the team apart and rebuild it.
No,
Oh my God.
the reason
No, we're
why
doing this again.
it's not playoffs or bust, Jacob, is because The NFL is a perfectly run communist system within itself. The teams, even the suckiest teams get paid. They do because of TV contracts. Even the suckiest teams make money. So some owners just don't care.
Right. This is awesome. You got to make a couple more of those stupid Bucks fans say and replace with each one of our names.
I agree.
Jacob says.
Yeah.
We all do it from time to time.
Hey, I'm enjoying this. I get to fanboy out, man.
Yeah,
I don't do that very often.
Yeah.
What's the what's the over under on wins for the Jets next year?
3. It's got to be 5, right?
I would think like 4.
I'm taking the over on it.
Yeah.
Well, since it's based off last year's performance, I don't expect a whole
Well,
lot.
it's not based on only on last year's.
No way it was only based on last year. Looking back a year ago, 8 months ago with the Bucks, no way.
Let's see. Jets.
I'm looking it up.
Yeah, I'm trying to look it up. I couldn't find it.
Look up Jets projected wins 2022. I think that'll get us the answer. But listen, guys, I'm all for hope. I'm all for. I just think everybody take a breather. It's like when Peter Blake said the Bucks were going to go 16-0 this year, and I was like,
well, if I come on here and I'm like, yeah, I mean, like the Chiefs are going to be good next year. That's not fun.
No, I think even if the Jets did go 9-7, they wouldn't make the playoffs. It's not going to be enough.
Yeah, that's fair. I think, no, it's fair. I don't know if they're going to make playoffs, but
I won't argue that point at all.
Yeah, neither will I. The AFC's stacked. But I don't know. And a year from today, if we're looking back on this show and the Jets made the playoffs and they went 9-7 or they went over 500, cool. I made a bold prediction and I was right. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Oh well.
Yeah. No, I understand. There's no cost. That's the beauty of this. We can all just make fun of you and who really cares? You know, I mean,
I'll deal with it.
Okay.
I'm willing to deal with that.
Yeah. I mean, but trust me, there's no shortage of stupid crap we've all said, like me saying, no way Leonard Fournette's coming to the Bucs. Stop it, everybody. Shut up.
And then following that, after they got him, it was just like, well, Leonard Fournette won't be good on the Bucs.
No, I didn't say that. I did not say that.
Really?
No.
Okay.
No. When he came on, I was like, all right, I was an idiot.
I'll be honest with you. I would love for them, just me, if I could have it all my way.
Christopher nailed it right here.
The Jets are plus 8,000.
Christopher nailed it right here. We used to do this with the Bucs.
True.
This is exactly this conversation we're having right now with Jacob is what has happened with the Bucs every year for the last 5 years. Or 10 years, whatever, 15 years. That's exactly what it's been like.
And that's what's making it fun.
Yeah.
We'll be good eventually, guys.
By the way, I would love.
No, I have no doubt.
Don't get disheartened, Jake. And I didn't want to be too brutally honest, and that's why I'm on your side here, bud. Listen, I'm going to stick to my guns. I'm going to stick to my guns, and you guys can tell me I'm wrong. That
we will.
Personally is for Harry Berg.
I went into last season thinking after week 1, I said, okay, we're not going to win any games this year. I said, there is no way that we can go and win any games playing like that. And I was right. I was right. But there's something, and I can't describe it. And okay, forget the total number of wins that I was talking about. What I'm saying is there's something that just feels different
vibe
about the Jets right now.
Yes, we all agree.
That I have never felt ever.
Yeah.
Even that 2015 team.
Yeah, no, I agree with you that there is a different vibe. We're finally on the right track. We're putting the pieces together. We're going to start to make progress and get somewhere. I agree with you completely. And in a few years, they can be making some noise.
It doesn't.
I'll tell you one thing that will make me
It doesn't.
I'll tell you one thing that will make me completely retract my statement about the Jets is if you
Their
don't
final record.
if you don't get a bridge quarterback in there, dude, you have. I was only partly joking about Fitzpatrick, but you guys need him back there.
Not in the Shanahan system. I don't think he'd do well. He wouldn't. He's not that type of quarterback. He's not.
He can be.
You've got to have
every system
somebody.
there is, man.
This is the point. You've got to have somebody. You're not going to bring in a rookie and just rule the league.
And Fitzpatrick is familiar with every system in the league. He's been around every friggin' team, man.
Didn't he already play for the Jets once?
Yes.
Yes. He took him to an AFC playoff game.
Yeah, one game away.
One away. Okay.
Okay, so
I'm trying to think of what bridge quarterbacks could we? I mean, listen, no, we're not keeping Flacco. I can't see us getting Flacco back. It's not. Well, he's not starting week 1 next year.
Flacco's time is over with, man. If you could have got him in your prime, that would have been great. But
Hey, what if I threw this out there right now? What about like a bridge? What about a Marcus Mariota?
What his? I don't.
Bridge
He hasn't
quarterback.
shown me anything, man. He's
No,
like
it's a
Gerald
bridge
McCoy.
quarterback, Johnny. He's just a bridge quarterback.
Yeah, but I mean, even as a bridge quarterback, what has he shown anybody that says he could be a good bridge quarterback? You want a good bridge quarterback, not.
He actually did pretty well in
Tennessee.
Well, not just Tennessee, but also in Las Vegas.
Vegas.
Yeah, but that was against the Chargers, and the Chargers couldn't stop anybody last year. So I don't really know how much I'm crediting. He played well, but I'm not going to say, oh, he's some crazy starter now.
Look,
Did that.
I mean, the thing is this: the Jets have over the next few years a boatload of picks.
Yeah,
and money. So watch this team grow. Have fun with the growth. Don't set yourself. This is my best advice I can give you, Jacob, as a Bucs fan for going through this for all these years. Don't set your expectations to the point that you're going to be disappointed, even if you have a good year. Okay. Don't do that to yourself. Okay.
I found a line.
Come on, man.
No, I mean, seriously, if you set your expectations too high and they actually do great, they win 7 games and they've gotten much better and they're on the road and you're bummed because they only won 7 games.
How much did I preach that last year? We both did. How much did we preach that last year? And then Jacob comes in there with that on Peter's show, talk about it's Super Bowl or bust. It's great when you can do it, but it doesn't usually work out that way, buddy.
Okay, what are you going to tell me next? Santa's not real? Come on now, guys. What are you going to
do? The only line I can find that's been published right now.
Wait, what?
The only line I can find that's published for next year right now, showing 4-12 maximum.
Yeah, that's.
Where did you find that line at? Because all I could find was the betting odds, dude.
No way they're only winning 4 games. I just can't see it. I know
this is
it's
some website, olhspatriotpress.com.
Send that to me.
I don't know. Look, here's the thing. It doesn't matter how many games they win. They will be better. I don't care if they win 3 or 4 games. It's still going to be improvement because the coaching staff is going to be getting their feet planted more firmly. All these coaches are going to be learning how to coach with each other. The whole new organization, they're going to be finding out what players fit in, what players don't, like Vernon Hargraves with the Bucs and several others. I mean, listen, this is how you separate the wheat from the chaff. It takes time. There's a process. And they're going to bring in new people. Some of these draft picks are not going to work out because that's how it works.
They're lottery tickets, essentially.
For everybody. Okay, so you don't know who's coming in, who's not coming in, what's going to work, what's not going to work. But the thing is this, the Jets are set up to grow into success. That I absolutely agree with, and it's going to be fun
put them
to
on
watch.
a 4-year plan. They'll be somebody.
Yeah, that's it's usually a 3-year plan. And that's
right. I agree. A 3-year plan.
They're absolutely on a 3-year plan. There's Joe Douglas has the option, and I think that's why they're in such a good spot. Joe Douglas has the option to either spend big and try and win now, which is probably not the smartest decision, but because just for longevity, but he also has the opportunity to make this a 3-year rebuild starting now with Robert Saleh and have more longevity at the quarterback position and overall and depth at every position.
Here's one thing you got to do, man. And this is, I don't know if Rick addressed this a minute ago or not, but you got to, your first year under a new coach, if your new coach is worth his salt, he's going to go through there and clear out the locker room. Right. The people who are bringing the wrong culture in.
Right.
Okay? And then you're
Even
gonna
if
have to
they're big
replace
name
those people.
players, even if they're big name players that people
Yes.
respect.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Joe Douglas got rid of Jamal Adams faster than anything. Oh my
Right.
God.
Right.
He got
Joe
rid of
Douglas
him.
is your GM, right?
He got rid of him like that.
Yeah, it's
Joe
not
Douglas,
going to be your GM doing
Joe
this. It's
Douglas
going to be
is
your
our
head coach. It's your head coach is going to have to instill the culture in that locker room, and he
And I
will
think
get.
he will.
I don't care
Oh
if
my
it's the
God.
best player on your team. If he's bad for the locker room, he's got to go.
Yep.
Yes, and
I get-
that's
I'm trying-
that's
I'm trying
why I say give it time.
I'm trying
And
to think of
it's-
guys that are bad that have been like kind of not great in the locker room. Alex Lewis has been bad. Or
Hump
left-
Day asked a question. What about the Giants?
they suck.
I was wondering how he.
But
was
they're in a
reacting to
division
that.
that sucks.
Yeah,
Exactly.
You know what if is? Oh, you know what? I've got a good question
9
for
and
each
7.
of you. For each of you. Okay, start with you, Jacob. Let's go around the horn. Okay, for each of you.
Let's go.
Saquon Barkley, is he back? Is he not back? Is he the same Saquon Barkley? What's about to happen?
People are gonna hate me. People don't like me when I say this. Saquon Barkley he's had one good season. I don't know.
Oh, come on now.
Okay,
I agree.
Johnny.
I agree with him.
Wow,
I hate
Matt, go.
I hate it because I
He'll
love
be
Saquon.
back.
He'll be back.
He'll be back.
Okay.
We're going to pay him and give him the check that he's looking for. He's had more than one good year. He was tearing up the freaking playoffs, dude. I don't know if you watched or not, but every time
Saquon Barkley.
Saquon Barkley.
I was confused. I thought you asked him a whole different question.
Me too. He's like he said.
Yeah, I got
he said
confused. No,
green.
Saquon Barkley, the running back in New York.
Matt.
Dude, I thought you said Shaq. I
No.
thought you said Shaq.
No.
My bad.
Saquon Barkley,
God.
not Shaq
I don't
Barrett.
even care. I don't know
That's
anything
what
about
you get for laughing at me, Matt.
it. Hey, I'm old, Johnny. I can be stupid. It's part of it.
Well, Johnny's old. He can be stupid too. We've all got that, other than Jacob, and Jacob can be stupid because he's young. So it's all good.
Yeah.
Mike, Saquon Barkley,
He'll come back, but he'll lose a step.
Steven.
Or lose a step.
I don't think he's going to lose a step. I think he'll be back too. And I don't understand the Pop-Tart mentality we have with throwing away good young players when they have one bad season.
Thank
I don't
you.
get it.
You say
I don't have that. I don't have that mentality.
He's
I am usually for the underdog.
I also have a strong sense that the Giants shouldn't have picked Saquon at 2.
All right. When you say he's back, Rick, define that. Is he back with the
Oh, I
Giants?
didn't say he's back. I didn't say he's back.
No, I mean
haven't
when
said
you're
anything.
asking that question of us, what are you talking about? Are you
No,
saying-
I'm asking you what I went around the horn and said, is he back? Is he not back? What do you guys think is going to be the deal with him? So
as
you
in,
get
is
to
he back
define
with
it.
the Giants? Is he back at full strength? Or
You get to define it all. I'm
Okay.
asking you what you
Is he-
think is going to
Can I go
happen
back
with
to my-
Saquon Barkley.
is he back with the
Let me go back
Giants?
to my
Yes.
turn real quick.
Is he back to full strength? No, I don't think. I think he's lost his drive there. Okay,
That's a
Steven, that's
brutal
what I'm
injury.
talking about. He don't seem like he has a drive with the Giants right now.
That is a brutal injury. Like that is not like that's a hard one to come back from. And then afterward, can we go around with a different player? Can we go around with Dak Prescott? And I want to get your thoughts on that too.
He's gone.
No, I think Dallas will probably franchise him. Sadly,
Is he going to
And
lose
if
his
they
step?
do, and if they do, he'll be gone after that.
If Dallas franchises him at that tag, that's a big. Who are they giving up, man?
The difference, because I think with the tag, we're going to be 35 or 36. If they worked out a deal with him, they'd have to pay him if he'd agree to 33. So it's really not that much of a difference, other than they have a contract. And the problem is, the sticking point is Dak only wants 4 years, and Dallas wants 5, and that's apparently the major sticking point. But I think they'll probably attempt to franchise tag him, and then he'll be gone. He'll be a completely free agent on 22, and he'll be gone. I think the Jets should make a play for Dak.
Will he
That's a
even
good
play
idea.
next year?
I've been okay with that. I've been pretty vocal about how I would like to have Dak.
He's
I don't
overrated.
understand what Dallas is
I
doing.
think
They
I
have
think
done
he's, I
everything
think he's
possible to
overhated, not
self-destruct.
overrated.
I haven't said a word here in a little while. I'm listening to this whole conversation and it cracks me up. I think Matt said it, and I think I agree completely. Why in the hell does anybody believe in Dak Prescott?
Yeah, here's why. Dak has a lot of the when you look at it this way, Tom Brady is not the most talented quarterback in the league, right? But he's got
No. Hold
No, I'm
on.
not comparing the two.
Rephrase that.
He's got phenomenal leadership skills. Dak is a leader, and you can see the difference between the Dallas Cowboys without Dak and the Dallas Cowboys with Dak. The difference is huge.
Not just in terms of play, in terms of everything.
Yeah. He can walk into a locker room and he's a good leader.
It can't be that huge. They've done nothing with him.
Yeah, exactly. His leadership skills, that locker room's a freaking mess, man.
Right, and they've done nothing. The locker room's a mess. The team is always in disarray and disjointed, and the team and they haven't done anything.
They made the playoffs. They won the division 2 of the last 4 years that he was there.
But why don't they ever commit to him if he's that quality and he's got?
I'm with you. I don't understand why they won't.
He had won the division 2 out of the last 3 years because look who else was in the division.
He also won offensive. He also won offensive player of the year, the first year he started as a rookie. I mean, Dak's a good player.
I'm not taking anything away from Dak's skills. He has a good skill set, but as far as leadership, I don't know how you can even judge that in that locker room.
I think Dak is overhated because he's on the Cowboys. I think for sure.
I agree.
Well, I don't think he's the guy that's carried the team.
I kind of agree with that. That's what I'm talking about.
And that's where I would disagree. The fact that he's gone and they won 4 games tells you he's the guy that's carrying the team.
I also think that, you look at the Dallas situation, everything was going for him when he was that good, right? When he was playing so well. The offensive line was top in the league.
Yep.
Look at his receivers, look at his running back, look at everything. And then
he's still got the running back. Okay.
He's got the running back.
Who I think they should get rid of, but that's a totally different.
But that's the point. Look at any quarterback. Look at the offensive line in Tampa and how well Brady did. Dak's a good quarterback. If you put a good team around him, good pieces around him.
There's my point.
Is everybody smoking crack tonight?
Dak is good, not
what great. The heck is going on?
Steven, there's my point, man. He don't have a good team. He's not going to have a good team because it's Jerry Jones buys all these me people.
Right.
You cannot put a team like that together and have a leadership on there.
Guys. All right, hold on. Okay. What is it with the Jets are going to have a winning record? Dak Prescott's a great quarterback. What the heck?
He's not great. He's good. He's a starting quarterback in the NFL.
Fine. Yes, he's good. He's a starting quarterback in the NFL. Yes, I'll agree with everything you just said there.
And a top 12 quarterback, I think.
Yeah,
no.
You're out of your mind.
I would agree with that.
No,
I would agree with that.
Come on, let's go through the quarterbacks. Hold on, let's go through the quarterbacks before you say yes. He's top 12.
Okay,
and let's talk about. Somebody write this down. Okay,
I am right now.
All right, who's the top quarterback in the league?
Pat Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes.
Tom Brady.
Okay, is Tom Brady in the top 10?
Yes,
absolutely.
Okay,
Tom Brady's in the
you
top
put down
10.
Tom Brady.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
You got that guy in.
Are we ranking them or no?
No. Just let's name the ones that are in the.
Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, Drew Brees, Ben Roethlisberger, Matt Ryan. These are the ones that
hold on. I didn't write those down. Hold on, Johnny. We can't write that fast.
I will not be writing Ben Roethlisberger down, nor will I be writing Drew Brees down.
I agree.
Agreed.
All right, wait. These are the ones that are ranked the top right now.
No, we're saying who do we think? We're doing the rankings right now.
We're doing the rankings.
Just as much meeting as ours.
Right. Thank you, Jacob.
All right, come on. Okay.
Russell Wilson.
Yes.
Aaron Rodgers. Tom Brady.
Yep.
Pat Mahomes.
Deshaun Watson.
Yep.
Justin Herbert.
Yep.
Justin Herbert's good. Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the guy in Buffalo.
How many do we have so far?
I thought you were writing them down.
7.
Jacob's writing them down. That's only 7?
Yep.
Yeah.
Through Josh Allen?
Yep.
Josh Rosen?
No.
Thank you, Mike.
All right. Can I throw Lamar Jackson in there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Lamar Jackson.
Yeah. I don't. Nobody's going to hesitate on that. Yeah.
Ryan Griffin?
Who?
Ryan Griffin?
Stop it.
Ryan Griffin.
Blaine
No,
Gabbert.
Ryan Griffin. No. Okay. So now we're at 8, right?
I'm going to throw Matt Stafford in there because I'm a huge Stafford.
Matt Stafford. I would agree with that.
I would agree with Matt Stafford.
Yes, I would agree.
Ready?
with that.
David Carr.
Okay.
Derek Carr.
Derek Carr, no. Hold on.
No, Derek Carr is not better than Dak Prescott.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
No, I don't think he is either.
He's not better than Dak. Sorry.
Well, I think they're.
I forgot who we were
Alex Smith.
What?
Alex Smith?
No, he had a good.
He used to be.
He used to be, yeah. You got to put Dak Prescott on that list.
Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield, I don't think is better than Dak Prescott.
Okay.
Kyle Murray.
Yeah, Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray's a good trick shot artist. I don't think he's a better quarterback than Dak Prescott.
No, I don't either.
Okay. I'm
agree with
not
you.
willing to argue that. I'm not willing.
So
okay.
I think.
Well, hold
on,
on.
but let's-
Alex Smith, he came back and he was 6-1. So
It was
Okay,
for
hold
one
on now.
season, Johnny.
Okay, hold on.
He hasn't-
Let's finish this job though. Let's finish the job. Matt Ryan.
Brian
Joe
Pearson.
Burrow. Joe
Brian-
Burrow.
Brian-
Joe Burrow.
no, I
Joe
think
Burrow.
Joe Burrow out there off one season.
I haven't seen enough from Joe Burrow.
Who?
Tannehill. Brian Pearson's
Tannehill's having a good year or two.
I don't think Tannehill's better than Dak Prescott.
I do. I think they're about the same. I think
Yeah,
I think
I'd
that's
say-
the category you're looking at.
I'd say that's about a wash. Yeah.
Right.
So 11 and 12.
No,
Yeah, that's about right.
My point being, Dak is middle of the pack. Okay,
He's a little above that.
a little of middle of the
There's
pack.
32 teams, and he's number 12. So
Okay.
If you take it, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I have got to argue this point, and I will argue it all day long. If you're arguing a quarterback is the leader and leadership counts, then I have to put Alex Smith in there, man. I'm sorry.
No,
we can make him 13. I'm good with that.
Yeah, I'll go 13. I don't care. But Alex Smith, he came back, and Washington would not be in the playoffs without him.
That's true. That is true.
And that's coming back from a horrendous injury, man.
Yeah.
Bridgewater.
No.
No. Teddy Bridgewater can't stay with a team more than a year.
This is where now after 13, I'm willing to look at Breeze and look at Roethlisberger and all those guys, but
I'm still not willing to look at Breeze and Roethlisberger. Breeze, I don't even put in the league at this point. No, I'm serious. I wouldn't even include him in this because I don't think he's playing.
I might as well just throw some more whatever on the fire here. Carson Wentz is going to be in this conversation again next year.
whatever.
Wait a minute. Get the crickets out. Get the crickets out.
I'd be
Here we
willing
go.
to say,
Yeah.
you know what?
Everybody who thinks Carson Wentz is a good quarterback.
Hold
talk
on.
now.
Hold on.
Everybody, hush. Everybody who thinks Carson Wentz is a good quarterback, talk now.
I
Hi.
think he's a good
Hey, guys.
quarterback.
Hey
I
guys,
think he's a good quarterback.
can I say why? Can I give my good reason why? Because I think this is fair. I think that it's important to want to feel wanted somewhere.
Yes.
It's important to feel wanted somewhere.
Oh God, that sounds like a Hallmark card.
No.
I'll take that.
Let me finish.
I love Matt, man.
Let me finish. Here's why. In Philadelphia, imagine your team pays you a load of money, and then they draft a quarterback, and then they, on top of that, they give you an old offensive line that can't block for you and a terrible defense. And then you go with your old offensive coordinator. You were almost people forget Carson Wentz before this year.
Those are all excuses, man. He's a quarterback in an NFL. Okay, I don't want to hear the Ryan Leaf story.
I agree with Jacob. And one of the reasons why I agree with Jacob, because you could use the same story for Ryan Tannehill. Ryan Tannehill was not doing well in Miami. The moment he goes to Tennessee, he's in the right system with the right coach, with people who believe in him. He's playing really well.
All right, Steven, here's how I disagree with that, because Ryan Tannehill took all the abuse. He took all that crap, and you didn't hear him. You didn't hear him cry about it. He didn't have to get changed teams. Carson Wentz might be okay with the Colts because the Colts have a system there that doesn't depend on him.
And Frank Reich's there.
And he
And
knows
that's the guy that he was, as Jacob was saying, he was almost MVP of the league had he not
would
gotten hurt.
He would have been MVP if he didn't get hurt in 2017.
And
Like I
he's the
said,
one. He's the one that got
the
that team
NFL.
to
If you have to
playoffs.
depend on your coach,
He's the
to
one that got that
babysit
team
you,
to the playoffs.
Anybody,
he's too much Ryan Leaf to me.
somebody who's saying they would have done this if they didn't do it. Okay.
I
And
just
that-
think,
that's what
I
that-
think he's going to be better. I think he's going to be better in Indy. I really do.
I agree with that part because Indy will take care of him.
Well, of course he's going to be better in Indy. Indy's better.
Instead of being the worst quarterback in the NFL or to one of the worst top 3 worst quarterbacks in the NFL, he's going to be in the top 15 next year, I think. Oh, we lost somebody. Who do we lose?
Mike just dropped out. He got tired of it.
These people are being stupid tonight.
Yeah. He was sleeping there for a while. Y'all missed that.
Oh man.
I'm gonna die on the Carson Wentz hill. I know it's gonna the people don't like it, but I like
and
Carson.
even though you
Still
like
a fan of
Carson Wentz, it's great, and he's got a great skill set. He's very athletic. He's still not better than Dak.
I'm not sure.
No, definitely not.
I'm not sure if Bugs
I like
Squad
this one.
podcast was saying Jesus is a better quarterback.
Well,
I'm not sure about that.
Brian Pearson piped in with
they
don't
wouldn't
forget Ryan Tannehill. Brian Pearson, you're awesome. Thank you.
People
Brian
don't like
is one,
listen,
he piped in with Tannehill. He was
listen,
okay.
to be fair, if they weren't if everybody liked my unpopular opinions, they wouldn't be unpopular. They
True.
wouldn't be-
True. That's true.
Dude,
You're
you
as
need to
bad as
have-
I am, Jacob. I think you
Jacob,
sit there and think
that's
up
a-
unpopular opinions.
That is an awesome segment you need to add to your show.
Let me write that down.
Unpopular opinions.
100%.
That is awesome. If you don't do it, I am. So you better take it.
or you
I
can
have
do what's called
I have a
Hallmark
question.
cards from the NFL.
Yeah.
I have a
David?
question since we're talking about quarterbacks. Do you believe that Russell Wilson will be playing for Seattle next season?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, next season, yes. The season after, there's no guarantees.
Right.
Damn, Johnny and Jacob are like rooming together.
I don't
What the
think.
hell's
I'll be
going
honest.
on?
I don't think he's going to be there next season.
He will. He will. This is him talking out.
No,
And amid all the Deshaun Watson stuff, it's kind of like this quarterback movement. We're like, let me speak out
here's
about.
why I don't think he's going to be there, because initially Seattle was saying no chance, no way, we're not trading him. Now you're hearing, even if we were, we want at least 3 first-round
We're hearing
picks.
that. We're hearing that. Okay. I mean,
Is that agent speak?
That talk started because of the Jets, believe it or not, because they're the only ones with 3 picks to get somebody.
you guys
Wait,
actually
y'all want to see a happy person? Y'all want to see a happy person?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now imagine Russell Wilson. Now imagine
I know,
Russell
we've done this
Wilson
before.
going to the Jets.
We've done
That
this
would be
before, Rick.
awesome.
Rick,
That would be
Rick, I can't
awesome.
do it. Rick, I can't handle it emotionally. Okay. And here's Steven, I want to give you this because this is a very interesting story that the Browns were in 2018 were ready to trade the number 1 overall pick to the Seahawks for Russell Wilson. And the Seahawks, it was very close to getting done. And I think the Seahawks organization has a bigger ego than to say, oh, we're not trading Russ. I don't know. I really don't. But it's certainly not out of the realm of possibility.
Whatever kind of pull you have with the Jets, Jacob, if they got to give the Seattle a private jet, make it happen.
Hey, if Seattle,
give them a firstborn.
Hey, how do you guys want your first rounders back from the Jamal?
Hey.
I think that's a fair call. I think that's a fair call to make, isn't it?
if Jacob's team gets Russell Wilson, does it go to 9-7 then?
No.
I do. Yeah, it does. It does.
Hold on. Rick. You said the Seahawks. You're saying the Seahawks. Okay, I'm not saying we're going with 9-7 with Russell Wilson, but
I am. I believe you will.
Certainly, he can certainly take nothing and turn it into a playoff run. We've seen it.
You know what? I need a bath salts.
We've turned it time and time again.
I need a bath salt sponsor because y'all are somehow or other whatever you smoke, whatever you do with bath salts.
So wait.
What y'all are doing?
So Rick, let me make sure I understand this. You think it's a possibility? Even you believe it's a possibility the Jets could go 9-7 this next season, right? Or this season, this upcoming season. You
It's
believe
not
it's possible?
impossible. It's not impossible that the Jets will go 16.
So you don't think Russell Wilson's worth 2 more games?
I don't think they're going 9-7. I don't think they're going 7-9.
I think if they get Russell Wilson, they go 9-7. Because Russ has been doing ridiculous acrobatics up until
I think that Rick's using the wrong terminology here because none of us are thinking. We're just throwing crap against the wall, dude.
Johnny, you are correct. Nobody in this room is thinking. Okay, something has happened. I feel like I'm in like the Twilight Zone, and it's like IQs have dropped suddenly, and I'm in here like herding cats.
This is hard. This is speculation.
I mean,
this is speculation, so I want to bring this up too. Hypothetically, let me just hear me out on this, okay? If Russell Wilson were to go to the Jets, he would have a significantly better offensive line than he does in Seattle.
Yes.
Significantly. I think anything is better. I could go out there and block all 5 guys up front for any sort of defense, and I'd be better than the Seahawks offensive line.
Yes.
Are you my daddy? I hope not, because you are f***ing stupid.
My sides are hurting, man. I can't take this no more. Remember when we started the show off? It was all serious.
Oh my God!
Are you telling me that the Seahawks have a better offensive line than the Jets?
They do not.
They don't. No, that's
How
the
is
whole point
Seattle
of the
going to let
Seahawks.
go of the one guy that's their marketing campaign? I mean, all last year,
I've gone from feeling very proud of my show to being really embarrassed.
The Seahawks are being 1-15 with close to any other quarterback playing quarterback for them right now.
Yeah.
Close to any. Close to any. Seahawks are not a good football team. Seahawks are not good without Russell Wilson.
You're all
They're not
on.
If we can say that one quarterback can make the difference, then I think the Jets would be vastly improved with Russell Wilson.
If Tom Brady listen, everybody, if Tom Brady went to the Jets, they're not winning 9 games.
I doubt that.
No.
There's a strong possibility that the Buccaneers can get Patrick Peterson this year.
What the hell are we talking about Patrick Peterson for?
That's what we started with.
The thing that's good on our team, it's a secondary. And now you're bringing some old
Matt,
man.
okay, Matt, here we go. Here we go. You're exactly the person I wanted.
Yeah, he was waiting for this.
Patrick Peterson, okay, is a free agent.
Yes,
and
I
if
know.
there is a strong possibility. Listen, Matt, there's a strong possibility he can come to the Matt. There's a strong possibility he can come to the Bucs for the simple reason that he's
Adrian Peterson's coming to the Bucs.
Matt.
Hell, we might even get
Matt.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Listen, Matt.
Jesus Christ, Johnny.
Matt, listen. He is a coach. He is a player coach. Arians and him have a very good connection.
Another coach in Tampa Bay.
What is wrong with you, Matt? There's 2 Buccaneer safety. There's a safety, Andrew Adams, who I would love to see Patrick Peterson come in and take his place. We need a nickel cornerback, which Patrick Peterson can come in and take that spot. Okay?
That's fine. But we don't need him.
I agree.
We don't need any free agents then, do we? No, we don't.
We don't need him. If there's one thing on this team,
listen, nobody said it was a done deal. This is speculation, but it's a very
spending our money up and down the street trying to buy the next FA that's out there. When by FA, you can fill it in any damn way you want to. But I'm just saying to you, Johnny, we need to get Shaq, Sue, Levante David.
Why does everybody think that you're going to spend $1 billion on these free agents, man? This is the more logical one because you're not spending $1 billion on them. Adrian Peterson is logical because you're not spending $1 billion on
a hole at that position. You're talking about creating a hole versus filling a spot that's not in a hole.
I need to hold you up for 2 seconds because I want. No, I've said some stupid stuff tonight, I'm sure, and it's going to come back to bite me in the ass. Nothing will beat this comment right here. Nothing in the world will beat this comment right here. Come on, Brian.
He's joking. That's a joke. Rick, look at the rest of what he's been saying.
Consider the source. That might not be a joke.
No, if you were watching the rest of his comments tonight, he's been sober, Brian. So I mean, he's been like the reasonable sober Brian. So
Marcus Mariota isn't going to be the answer to the
Hey,
Jets, but he
I'm
could
gonna-
the team
said
to
it
the bridge.
perfectly. Hold
Marcus
on, Rick.
Mariota isn't
With
the answer
Russell
anywhere.
Wilson, they have a good chance. And yes, I've been smoking.
Well, at least he's honest.
What do you think the Seahawks record would be if you put Sam Darnold on the Seahawks right now?
Brian, no, that's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying the Bucks were not 2-14 when he came to the Bucks.
You want to talk about an overrated coach? Talk about Pete Carroll. Oh my God. Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
And that's what
He's
this is-
overrated,
now,
but
Rick,
he's
I
also
know,
got-
Rick, I know that Johnny's probably trolling, but I'm serious. I agree. I think that if the Jets got Russell Wilson, they'd go 9-7. Look, they
I'm
win
only
the-
partly trolling on that one, man.
God, everybody, what?
Russell
the-
Wilson is
I'm,
a
about
Jesus
to,
Christ, for
I'm
God's
trying to keep my language clean. Okay,
We're trying to make you lose it.
I'm this close to an F-bomb. Listen,
Do
stop
it.
it. Stop it. Stop it. The Jets are not going to have a winning season next year. They may be much better. They're not going to have a winning season because it's going to take a minute. Give them a minute. Breathe, people. Breathe. Inhale. Okay?
Didn't we already do
Don't
this
inhale
one?
that. Stop inhaling that. Okay? Put that away. And now inhale. Okay? Get some nice, fresh, clear oxygen and think. Okay?
So
Come on. What the heck is wrong with you people?
Okay,
Lay
so-
off the freaking bath salts.
So here's what I want to ask them. Okay, let's say hypothetically, if they do get a Russell Wilson type quarterback and they do go 9-7, then what do we get from you, Rick, for you being so wrong?
You'll get me eating crow. You'll be just like Jacob and said, I'll come on here and
Why
I'll
don't we
go,
do this one?
"Oh, holy crap, look, I was wrong."
We're throwing
Oh,
out
you said eating crow.
hyperbole
I
right
actually
now.
want to see
Let's
crow.
try this one. Hold on, Johnny. I got an idea for you. This is the answer to the whole equation. Dak to New York, Russell to Dallas, and then Sam Dalton can go out to Seattle. What about that?
And you complained about Patrick
Okay,
Pearson. Come
hold on. Listen, I got an idea. All right, you guys want me to basically you want me to take a bet here as far as what's going to happen, whether they're going to go 9-7 or not?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone here, who's willing to actually come on the air and physically on video, no cheating, you actually have to do this, eat crow.
Oh, how do you do that?
Wait a minute! You stole my idea for you and put it on us? That's some rubber band crap right there, man.
Because if you're right, I will have to physically eat crow.
What is crow? Like
I don't.
Like bird.
No, I know what a
Raven,
crow is. I mean,
bird.
like,
A
how do you
crow's
eat crow?
edible?
Like what? Like in what form do you eat crow?
Yeah, are crows edible? I don't know if they're edible.
They don't have big thighs.
It's
I'll tell you
illegal to
that.
kill him here, so I don't think I can do that.
Somebody know Matt likes big thighs.
We don't have crows in Oklahoma. We got things called grackles.
Somebody look it up. Is it
It's
possible to
voodoo.
eat crow? Is it safe to eat crow?
Yeah,
It's
I'm
a
not
bird.
Let's go with
sure.
something a little easier. We'll go with crickets.
You can
That's
eat crow.
disgusting.
You can catch one.
You can eat crickets. They have edible crickets.
I don't
am
know
not
of any
eating a
poisonous
cricket.
birds out there that you can eat.
I mean, if you guys are so sure, oh my God, I can't believe you guys are even
No,
considering.
no. Okay, it's just contingent upon if they get Russell Wilson.
Oh no.
If they get Russell
talk
Wilson,
about-
Wait. Steven, are you actually considering eating crow?
if they get Russell
And we
Wilson,
do this in a month and a half, guys.
if they get Russell
After the
Wilson,
draft,
I believe they go
After the
9-7.
draft, when free agency is kind of going already, let's just
You know, David just pointed something out. We can't even get Mike DeRoche to eat brisket. How the heck am I going to get you to eat crow?
I'll eat brisket.
like voluntarily right now. Like that's
I will
brisket's
gladly eat brisket.
brisket's delicious.
brisket's outside of my budget.
Oh, I'll lose on purpose.
Tim, it says I'll help you with the
I'll bump it
F-bomb.
up to the Super
It's
Bowl
so stupid
instead.
it's so stupid to get frustrated. It's all just speculation. Yeah, we're having fun, man. Tim, you don't understand. We're having fun, brother. The frustration's not bad. This is fun.
This is, I guess, this is what we consider fun, right?
We need to
screaming at each other.
Yeah,
Absolutely
exactly. Brian pipes in with yes, you can eat crow because
I don't trust Brian. I don't trust what Brian consumes.
Brian's like pineapple crow. You can eat crow kebabs. You can eat barbecue crow. You can eat
smoked crow. You got Applejack crow.
They have a tofu replacement for crow.
Brian's like, you know what? If you rub peanut butter and mayonnaise on crow, it's
Rick, you know what we've done now, right?
Craziest things I've ever heard in my life.
Hey, Rick.
What?
Rick, you know what we've done tonight, right?
What?
We have managed to get everybody on here overexcited, except for Steven. What the heck, man? What? Are you on Valium, dude?
Oh no! What do you mean? Didn't get him overexcited? He was about to eat crow, like physically be willing to hit.
Yeah, but I'm talking about that voice has stayed the same all the way through the show.
He's about to break into Lou Rawls.
We even broke Jacob tonight.
The rhythm, the rhyme.
I think in total, guys, today, like, Johnny, you watched my show. I think in total, today was probably the most, like, passionate or mad I've ever gotten, like, on, like, just the last 4 hours. And the most like, I was going, oh my God.
Welcome to Bucks Report.
I shredded the Eagles today. Oh my Lord.
I certainly hope that you read all my comments, Jacob, because that was up.
I shredded the Eagles. Oh my Lord. And then who else did I tore apart the Steelers for wanting Big Ben back, because I think that's stupid.
Did they want him back?
Yeah, it came out today. They want him back. So
yeah, they're signing him back. Yeah.
Because
they can't afford to lose him. I mean, he's the only viable quarterback on that team at all.
So okay.
So you don't think Russell Wilson could save the Steelers?
Harry got into it today over Ndamukong Suh. Oh my! It was so random.
I got into it. Yeah, we got into it earlier before you came on.
Yeah, we continued that one here.
That's hilarious here too.
So
Harry,
I actually heard. I can't remember where I heard it, but I was watching it show. The Steelers, Big Ben's missed 41 games. In those 41 games that he's missed, I believe the Steelers are 28-13. So
he's not good.
They don't need.
Big Ben is the least dedicated quarterback to football in the entire league. His offseason contains beer and video games and cornhole and whatever he wants to call it.
Same as his on season.
Wait, what's wrong with that? Wait, hold on. Isn't that
look at and then how much the game is changing?
That's my off season.
Rick, you don't have to go. You don't have to go try and win the AFC North. But the game is changing.
Right.
There's a reason why all these quarterbacks can't play right now anymore. Right? We saw Phillip Rivers retire. We should have seen Ben Roethlisberger retire. We saw Eli Manning retire.
Oh, God, Jacob.
Brady.
I was fixing to say, Jacob, the game's changing, but it's not really changing because look who won the Super Bowl.
It's not changing like you're thinking, Jacob. You're buying the hype.
But
Ben Roethlisberger can't play in the NFL anymore at an efficient level.
Exactly. Yeah, with Jacob.
He went 13-0.
No, but Ben.
Didn't he? Didn't they go
11-0.
11-0.
Every game after tax.
After tax.
I understand what Jacob's saying. Ben is not dedicated to his craft, which is why the offenses in Pittsburgh are very simplistic.
Brady is.
Back, Ben will be the reason that Cleveland wins the division next year.
There's a reason why you don't hear about the Roethlisberger.
Well, there's still the Ravens out there, you know. They got to go.
There's no Roethlisberger effect like there's a Brady effect.
In a positive way, like you don't hear about that.
I think that pretty much covers it.
Don't get me wrong here. I think Tom Brady, the reason he can still play in the NFL is because he cares more about football than anything else in his life.
That's true.
Right?
Brian, by the way, Brian, hang in here. I'll talk one more time. I opened the show with it, but I'll talk about Tiger Woods here at the end.
They spend millions, these athletes, Russell Wilson, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, spend millions of dollars a year on their bodies. And Ben Roethlisberger, the only thing he's spending on his body is probably like, I don't know how much beer costs, but that much at whatever store you buy alcohol at. That's
right. Well, see, the point with the Steelers is they can't replace Ben. They don't have the money. They're getting rid of Bud Dupree. Oh, by the way, everybody, Bud Dupree's hitting the market.
Oh, and he's coming to the Jets. There we go.
Well, now they're going to go 10 and whatever.
And they have no center.
No, tell me, Jacob. Jacob, where do they find you, brother?
Oh, all right. You can check me out the Hard Count Football Podcast on YouTube and SoundCloud, and then the Hard Count Football Podcast live Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern, right here on Bucks Report and on the Hard Count Football YouTube channel. A lot of fun ensues. Very similar. You like the vibe that I gave off tonight? Come check me out on Tuesdays. I ramped that thing up 100 times the level it is right now. I love having all you guys on. Follow me on Twitter at Jacob Charno, Instagram at Hard Count Football. And it's the offseason, guys. So I know I'm going to throw a little PSA out there because everyone who's watching on Bucks Report, which is everybody, my show is on Bucks Report, and I will talk about the Bucks as much as you want me to talk about the Bucks. I cover the entire NFL. So please don't come on my show and say, why are you not talking about the Bucks? This is my final say of why I'm not talking about the Bucks right now. There's more to talk about. You guys aren't playing football games right now.
Jacob, here's your answer for that. Whenever they say that, just say, because it's my show.
My show. That's what I do say. I'm like,
because it's my show. You came to my show. Yes, exactly.
Thanks for watching.
If you don't like it, that's okay. Get a show.
Yeah, exactly. Reach out to the dude.
Yeah. So
no, but Rick, seriously, tonight was a lot of fun. Tonight was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it.
You had to be having a good time because 30 minutes ago you said I gotta go. So
I had to go. I same thing by my show. Harry wanted to run my show for another half hour. I was like, I have physics homework. I have a physics tomorrow, bright and early. So we'll figure that out together. But
Jacob, your show is too short, dude.
I know. I'm working on it. There's not enough. Like during the season, I could probably extend it. Right now, it's hard.
Yeah. All right.
The opposite with most people.
Thank you, Jacob.
Rick, I commend you for doing 3 hours, my man.
Yeah. You have a good one, my friend.
You too, guys. I'll see you.
See you. All right. I knew he
okay, now I can get back to normal.
He had to go like 30 minutes ago. I was like, we got to get him out of here.
Yeah, I saw
he was the one taking over. He wanted to talk.
No, I know, but I've got to be the adult.
He started that Russell Wilson nonsense.
Yeah.
I don't think that was him. I think that was actually Steven that started the Russell Wilson stuff.
Yes. Sorry, Matt.
Yes. Steven's as much an instigator as I am. Looky here.
He's a lot smoother, though. He just kind of sits back and plays cool. And
Johnny used to call me the instigator because that's what I used to do on Peter's show all the time. So I would just sit back, and then I'd get everybody stirred up, and then I would just sit back and watch. Friday nights were
the Rick rant.
Yeah, Friday nights were awesome.
I usually do it mostly with posts now, but it's enjoyable to do it like this again.
Yes, it is. All right, awesome. You guys anybody want to pipe in here and say where they can find you?
You can find me at What's Happening Sports and Entertainment, and Matt, look for that article tomorrow about Patrick Peterson. Okay.
I think I saw it. I'm not sure. You sent it.
I haven't written it yet, so you better not have seen it.
You sent me something else today. But
I sent you a couple of things.
Okay.
All right, guys. Later on.
Have a good one. Matt, you'll be here Saturday night, brother?
You might have to send me a reminder because I have something going on with my kids and PTA and some other nonsense at the end of this week. So I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing, but Saturday should be clear.
Okay. Hopefully I will see you on Saturday night.
If Mama wants to stay with the kids. That's the issue.
Okay. Saturday at 9, we will be here, and Sunday at 9.
Yep, and we're live in Oklahoma City. Anytime you want to hit me up on Facebook, it's at Matt Colson. You can spell it yourself, and I'll look for you there. I may even add you. You just never know. But it's been fun tonight, Rick. And Steven, it's good to talk to you. I'm glad you're out of the weather.
Thanks, Matt. Appreciate it. You too.
It was a rough time for both of us.
Yeah, you guys got hammered pretty hard.
Yeah, we did. We came out of it though.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
Thanks, man.
Good night.
All right, Steven. Where do people find you?
Hey, thanks, Rick. I appreciate it. Really was fun tonight. You can find me on Facebook at Steven Glasker. You can also find me at Twitter, although I'm not there as much, and Instagram. I'm there a little bit more at Steve Glasker. And I have my own YouTube channel. Just look up Steven Glasker. You find it there. And I had a great time tonight. It was just awesome watching you, Rick. So thanks. I appreciate it.
Yeah, everybody was, I don't know what happened tonight. All right. You have a great night, Steven.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, guys. So what I wanted to talk about, I'll close the show out. I opened it. Why not bookend this thing? Tiger Woods. The thing that I want to say is, thankfully, we've still got Tiger Woods with us. We know a year ago we lost Kobe Bryant, and you can say whatever you want about Tiger, whether you like him, don't like him. You can say any of that, but the bottom line is, I'm grateful that whether we ever see him on a golf course again or not, I don't really care right now. That's really secondary to me. I'm just glad we're still going to have him around, period. He's still going to be able to, hopefully walk out of the hospital. Hopefully be able to play with his kids like a normal person. Hopefully he'll have all of that. And sometimes we lose perspective, I guess. And we start thinking about sports. We start thinking, is he going to play golf again? Right now, who cares? Is he going to play with his kids again? That's kind of that. I guess that's where I'm at with that whole thing. You wonder what in the world the deal is. And I'm just, I'm happy to see that, or the last that I heard, at least before the show, was that, it wasn't life-threatening. He was in surgery at the time. Hopefully I haven't heard any news since then, but, that part was all good news. So, and he was awake and alert and talking, communicating. So that's all good stuff. So, I do wonder why in the heck the guy is driving. I just don't know why he was driving to the set for a TV show. I know that when I was producing TV series, and I know many people, I was in that business for a long time. You guys know, you sent a car to pick up the person. I don't know why that didn't happen. And it was Oprah's production company. I'm sure she was more than willing to send a car. So I don't know, but they do things differently. Who knows? One way or the other, I'm happy we still got Tiger with us. So that's about all that I have to say about that. That I guess is pretty much the complete story. It's a human being, and it's good that we still have him. Anyway, all right, guys. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Fun night. Got crazy. Absolutely got crazy. One of the crazier shows we've had, and we've had some crazy ones, but this one got even crazier than normal. Thank you guys for coming by. Saturday night, we're going to do this whole thing all over again right here in the Captain's Galley. And then Sunday night, live from the cheap seats. Speaking of getting out of hand, that's usually the really wild one. So I look forward to seeing you guys Saturday night at 9 o'clock and Sunday at 9 o'clock right here on Bucks Report. You guys all mean a lot to me. I appreciate you all. Thank you for the comments, guys. And to those of you who came on the show tonight, thank you so much, Johnny. I appreciate you coming on regularly. Matt, Mike, I'm sorry you disappeared when you did. But all you guys, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for being a part of my show. It's a great show. Brian, thank you for participating and being a part of the show. I love having you in the chat room. Tim Witherspoon, you're the champ of the chat room. Buck Squad Podcast, thank you. David Moser, you're awesome. You are absolutely awesome. Thank you. I appreciate you guys in a big way. And I look forward to seeing all of you on Saturday night. Hump Day 391, Chris Williams, Yakin Ben Israel, all of you, man. We had a lot going on tonight. It got crazy. So thank you guys, and we will see you Saturday night. Until then, please eat good. Go Bucks. First of all, Jason Light, the bad general manager, you're a fool. He put together a Super Bowl quality roster.